any...
for that.
Do we have a count on the spells?
I don't know if Phil has any healing spells left either.
I do, but I'm not using them.
Alright.
Since I leveled, all of my slots got messed around, and I honestly don't remember what I've cast now. I don't know if you have a count of that.
Well, last session you cast Animal Friendship, right? And how many heals did you do? You did Cure Serious, definitely.
Okay. I know I did Cure Serious, Cure Moderate, and maybe one Cure Light Wounds.
I think that was it.
Okay.
I don't think you actually cast a lot of healing spells last time.
Oh, that's a different group. I was going up to check the chat history, and then I realized Pennywise was murdering people.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, that's a Cure Moderate for you, Spivey. I've got one more.
Oh. Thank you. That feels a little better.
Phil's gonna heal himself.
Hello, Anne. How are the chains fitting today, Anne?
It's rough and coarse as usual.
Oh.
Feels like the crushing weight of reality, pressing ever on the growing void of darkness surrounding us all.
Well,
How are you doing?
That's good. I'm taking it light today. Yeah.
Ah, I get your meaning. Have no help for you. I'm sorry.
Alright, you guys taking a peek around this corner? What's going on here?
Spivey goes through his pack, and he
Well, I'm looking straight into the hallway from back there.
he pulls
Oh
out
wait,
a
that weed made of fire, right? I have that. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I will hand that jar thing to Spivey. And go, be careful. It's hot, but it should burn like a torch.
pulls out one of these.
Ah.
A medium healing potion.
Yep.
I don't know where I got them or what book it's from, but I have one. And I drink it.
Yep. Go ahead and roll. Cool. Okay, so, yeah. So if you're looking down here, you just kind of see like a hallway. Leads up to the edge of the room here. There seems to be like a big room.
Oh yes. I should stress, friends, if we do find a troll, we pretty much... I'd like to keep at least one of them alive. Or something. Maybe, I don't know. I'm a terrible wizard, but if we have one of those, I could help our healing situation in the long run.
Spivey will move silently and hide in shadows as he moves down this long hallway alone.
You are inside the wall right now.
Oh, better not be in the wall then.
For suffocation
Down this
damage.
long hallway. I thought it was a sidewalk.
Does look a little bit like that.
This long, lonely hallway. Do 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 do. Hello.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of come into this big open room here, which seems mostly empty except for there's a big crack in the ground over here, and you see there's like a fountain here with like water that's constantly bubbling up,
And a fountain.
and you can hear some like talking coming down the hall,
I hear voices.
coming down this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Hey, Spivey, are you hiding? I don't even know.
I don't know if the DM rolled, but if you
I
look
did,
at the
yeah.
little ninja icon
Oh,
over
okay.
my character, that means I'm attempting to hide at least. So, yeah.
Because at first I just assumed that I can still see you and I'm following behind you.
Yeah, well, I mean, Oscar doesn't use rollable tables, so I don't have like a transparent version of my character that you cannot see. Does that make sense?
I gotcha.
Because if you use a rollable table, you can put this icon on there and then an invisible icon, and I can switch between the two, and then you wouldn't be able to see me sometimes.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to sneak over here.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming you're peeking around the corner, or what? Are you just...
Yeah, I'll peek around the corner. Yeah.
Okay, so there's kind of this long hallway, and you can kind of see an ogre butt poking around the corner
Another
from that angle.
day. I see an ogre butt. And I sneak back ever so slowly and whisper while I unhide. And I whisper to everyone who's nearby and say, I see an ogre butt around the corner that way. And I point like this.
What do you see?
An ogre butt that way.
But like
The
But what?
buttocks. The buttocks of an ogre.
oh,
Buttocks.
that's I didn't know you were into that, but okay.
buttocks, Anne. Buttocks.
I s- go check it out. I suppose, maybe.
I already did. That's what I found. Ogre buttocks. Down that way.
We
I'm
have
gonna
some-
peer into this crack in the ground. See if I can see anything.
Okay, so as you kind of start peering into this crack, you see this huge, sticky, odd-colored thing start to come up the crack, and push its way up, and it actually kind of pushes you back as this huge slug forces its way out of the little crack.
All right.
And initiatives, please. Hold on, let me clear the...
Can I use animal empathy?
You can try.
Oh no. Butts and cracks.
Can I get a second attack, please?
And me as well.
Yeah.
You said we can't go below 0, right? So I would just put them both at 1?
Yeah, you can't go below 0, yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that, and the only way that you would be able to do that is if you had a haste spell, and
Well, okay,
you had
so-
a weapon
so
speed
what-
of 0 and shield 1.
I rolled a 2, and quickness would subtract the 2
Yeah,
from
quickness
that.
too. Yeah.
But my second weapon is one slower than my first. So I was wondering if it would affect both of them and subtract 2. Does that make sense? Like,
Okay, so take your initial weapon speed, right?
it would have been 2 and 3 originally, and then quickness it would be 0 and 1.
Okay, so what would happen is you calculate your initial weapon speed first, right?
Right.
So your initial weapon speed is 2, take away 2, which is 0, which you can't have, so it's 1, right? Then
Right.
you say, I'm going to add my second weapon speed,
So
which
that
is
would
a
make
1. So it would be 1 and 2.
Okay, so it still would be +1 then. Got it.
Because that way it still affects both, right? They're still both faster by 2. Otherwise,
Right.
you're making it faster by 4 total.
Right. Well, like so it assuming I had rolled the other one, it would have been a 3, and it would have been faster by 2, which would have put it at a 1. You see what I mean?
What?
Like with my other weapon, if I had rolled it, it would have been a 3, and subtracting 2 from that would have made it 1. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but I just explained how that's not how you work it out. It's not
Okay.
what.
What I was meaning is if I had only been using the other weapon, like the slower weapon, it would have still been 1. But
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah, but you still need to add the weapon speed. Right, is everybody done initiative? Okay. So, Savvy first.
I'm going to try and, I don't know, calm the creature down with animal empathy.
Okay, make an intelligence check. I'm assuming that's not.
I think that's way above my intelligence.
Yeah, so that's a fail. So, no, you try to spin around like calming it down, but it doesn't seem to be at all responsive, and just looks like it's going to eat you anyway.
Okay.
House.
Housk, seeing that the slug is still threatening a group, I suppose, will leap into action and go to fight this sluggy, slimy, creepy, crawly threat. I'll strike it twice. The Spear of Destiny, I suppose.
Okay, yeah, so those are both hits.
Are slugs mollusks?
Are they what?
Are they part of the mollusk family?
No. No. Zavi, you spent the round using animal empathy. Peregrine.
Peregrine is going to charge forwards and attack it here.
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit. Yep.
Then Gregory's going to bite.
That's also a hit. Nice. Okay, yeah, so this slug is looking like it's getting pretty hurt. Alexel.
Alexa will hold his action in case they kill Steel Snipe.
Okay. Kiana.
Can I approach it and try to befriend it?
You can try.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, the slug does not seem to be swayed by your attempts at friendship.
Okay.
Durol.
Dural's just like, okay, it's time to kill this motherfucker too. And he just walks right up to it and bashes it in the face with his mace, which probably isn't going to work, but hey, let's try.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There we go. Okay, front, melee, same elevation. Yeah. It's bludgeoning, so I don't know if it works on giant slugs.
Yeah, so the mace just kind of bounces off the slug harmlessly.
Oh, fuck. Should have known. And Dural's just
And
going
the dagger.
Oh, the dagger. Let's see. Checks. Proficiency. Quickness. He passes. And attack. Dagger +1. -6, doing 5 damage.
Oh, sorry, I'm sneezing a lot. Alright, yeah, that is a hit.
5
So,
damage minimum.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that is actually a crit.
Oh, cool.
So 8.
Oh.
Yeah. Just 5 above its AC, and yeah, you rolled a 19, right?
You
Yeah.
want me to roll another D3 or no?
We'll just take it from the crit damage. No.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yep, sure. Fuck.
Cool. So nice 8 damage. And
I don't think Anne can do very much here. I suppose... No, she'll save her spells. Yeah, we'll need them. So Anne,
Okay. What are you doing? Sorry.
Anne will just hold initiative too, yeah. My bad.
Okay. Spivey.
Okay. Spivey's gonna shoot it with his bow. Cool. Short range.
Nice.
Front, short, same elevation. Oh, I forgot the -4. Sorry. -4 for cold shot. So that's probably a miss.
Okay, yeah, in that case, yeah, it is a miss. Just falls short of the slug.
Okay.
Phil.
Phil's gonna he's gonna run up and use aids on Halsk.
Okay.
Use aids?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a 2nd level priest spell. AIDS.
Dang.
There you go. House now has AIDS. There you go.
Nice.
Lucky.
Lucky's gonna cast Reduce on it.
Okay. It does not seem to affect the slug. Does not get reduced. Okay. The sound. So you guys are being, the sounds of fighting kind of echo through the halls, and from down the hallway you hear, "Hey, what's going on down there?" And some ogres start to run around the corner towards you guys. They run up, down from that room up to here, and that's their round. Gravy.
Gravy, go hold off those ogres. So he's gonna run over and just kind of go over here and attack. The top one.
Okay, sure. So he's still a big elemental. So
Yes, he is.
yeah, plus 15.
Let me see if I can find his macro. Sorry, I thought I made a macro for his attack. What do I roll for him?
It should be on his character sheet.
I don't
At least.
see it. Oh wait, yep, it's here.
The
Sorry.
weapons.
You said plus 15?
Plus 15 total, yeah. You're getting plus 7 already from the Thaco, so just do plus 8 in the miscellaneous modifier. That was damage.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, that is a hit, so we'll take the damage that you rolled. Which ogre was he attacking?
The top one, the very front.
Okay, yep, so that's enough to kill that ogre in one hit as Gravy kind of squishes it into a pancake. The slug is going to rear up into the air, and it's going to try and slam down on the party like this, on top of House Doral, Kiana, Perigam, and Gregory. Can you all make saving throws versus breath weapon, please?
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, does Dex modifier like work
Reaction
on
adjustment, yeah, you can
reaction
add that, yeah.
adjustment does? Okay.
Yeah, add reaction adjustment.
Okay. My Dex react with Doral is pretty good, I think. Plus 3.
Okay, everybody.
Oh.
Wait, how did Doral fail? How is he the one that failed?
I rolled a 9, and he had a 50% chance of passing, so... Yep.
So those of you that passed don't take anything as you roll out of the way. So if you want to move yourself out from under the slug, but Doral gets flattened by the slug and he takes he takes 10 points from being squished, and then he takes 15 points as acid starts to burn him.
Ew. So minus 25. Ow.
It's
That
5e.
really
Second
fucking
shot.
hurts. Okay, yeah. So he's going to continue shooting the sluggy
Yep.
with his bow. Short bow. Okay. Front. Short. Same elevation.
Does anyone have any salt?
-4. I miss horribly and hit an AC of 17 because I rolled a 3.
Oh, geez. So, yeah, arrow goes wide. And initiatives again, please.
And my THACO is correct. Okay, so Drawl's going to drop his mace and draw his longsword +2.
Okay.
And Spivey will continue shooting.
Yes.
Right, has everybody rolled initiative? Okay, then. So, from the top is Hausk.
All right. I suppose House will continue to try to kill the slug to get it off of
Mhm.
and I will stab it twice, spin my spear around for another attack, and jab it through the side.
Yep, so those are both hits. And actually, Hausk is able to finish off the slug. And it falls to it kind of just clumps down dead.
Alright, I will quickly pull my spear out of the carcass before it dissolves. I'll flick it into the air as I rub it off with my cloak.
Zavi.
Is there space between Gravy in order to attack
Yes.
the ogre?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up and attack this one that's in.
Yep. Oh dear. Roll another d20.
That's because I deleted the one up here, so it was so confused.
Okay, your hand gets kind of twisted as you go for the hit, and you get a sprain in your main hand. So you're going to get -1s with your main hand until the end of combat, and you lose all your other attacks for the round for rolling 1. Phil.
Phil will run over here and punch the ogres.
Yep. Nice, those are all hits.
Are they large or small?
They are large. Okay, so yeah, that's more than enough to kill this ogre in front of you outright. So you kind of punch it several times in the face, caving its skull in, and it falls to the ground dead. Lucky.
Lucky is going to hold.
Peregrine.
He's gonna charge up, attack this ogre.
Yep.
Oh shit! +2. Oh, that's initiative. Sorry.
That's initiative. No good. Bounces off the ogre's armor. That is a hit. Roll for damage. Hey, nice. So you kind of bite at the ogre for 6. Kiana.
I'm gonna run over to Dural and use Cure Light Wound.
Yep. Pull him out from under the slug.
Yes.
Heal.
Yeah, it feels a little better. Thanks, Kiana.
Oh, excellent.
White power.
I suppose Exo will hold tight onto Anne's head, I suppose.
Yep. Gravy.
I'm gonna command Gravy to clump over these ogres that are here and attack this one that's already been wounded.
Okay. Let me... That's a hit. Roll for damage.
That's still a +8, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hit. Regardless, so... Yeah. And you're able to squash that ogre as well. Alright, and suddenly behind where Zaddy and Phil are standing by the fountain, there's this big flash of fire and smoke as this pack of hellhounds appears and starts to attack the party. So this one's going to run up behind Zaddy, and this one's going to run up to Phil, and then these two are both going to run up to attack Kiana. Okay, cool. So Savvy, you get bit once, and Kiana gets bit once. For 9 and 5, respectively. I'm not sure what's happened with the initiative here. It says Droll has a 0.
Yeah, Droll is he's gonna, instead of attacking with his sword and dagger, he's cutting off one of the eye stalks on the slug, right? And then he's gonna sheath his sword, pick up his mace and the eye stalk, and then drink the juice out of the eye stalk and drop it onto the ground after he's done drinking it, with eye stalk juice running down his face, and then prepare for next round by facing this way.
Okay. It burns like acid, but if that's what he's into, then
he pukes it
that's
back
cool.
up. He spits it out.
I mean, it's not like I guess it's kind of like orange juice, like like a citric acidy taste. I guess maybe
okay.
maybe that's enjoyable.
Okay, yeah. So it's got vitamin C. So yeah, he drinks it.
Or like vinegar, maybe, I don't know, like formic acid.
No, then maybe not. No, he spits it out.
No, is he not into that kind of thing? Is he not a real rat?
No, he's not a real rat. He's a white power rat.
Yeah, All right, Anne.
Anne just hears like the carnage going on in the background. She plugs her ears and begins to kind of walk over to this hallway and look around as Gravy squishes two ogres. Goes, oh, well, I suppose you guys needed me. I suppose, kinda, not really. And she holds her action.
I don't know what happened to Spivey's turn as well. I seem to.
He is doing something different as well.
Okay.
I was planning on shooting stuff with him, but now his target is dead, so.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So, ogres. So these three ogres seeing Gravy kind of smash two of them right in front of them. They're looking a little bit nervous, and they're going to all rush him.
Oh no, Gravy.
Try and smack him with their clubs. Two of them managed to hit him for a total of 26 damage. Oh no, wait. Sorry, no. For a total of 21 damage.
How much HP does Gravy have?
36.
Oh, good lord.
And Spivey?
Okay, so seeing that the slug is now dead, Spivey is going to put his little short bow back into his quiver, and he's going to draw his longsword +1 and his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And he will, I guess, if he can, attempt to hide here. I don't know if he has line of sight broken or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, he will do that. Just to break line of sight or whatever, because I guess it's cover or concealment. I don't know. I'm glad that he doesn't have to, like, take cover or concealment behind the slug, because that would just make his trip even longer next round. But, yeah, he just prepares for the next round by putting his bow away, drawing his sword and dagger, and getting ready to lay the smack down next round.
Cool. So, initiatives, please. Alright, everybody done initiative? Okay. House gets first.
Wow, it's not like that around here. Well, you can't do all that here, but
House, hello, Connor. Alright. Zavi.
I'm just gonna swing at the hellhound that bit me.
Yep.
You said it was a -1 from that.
Yeah. So that's still a hit. So you slash the thing for 10. Phil.
Phil's gonna punch the dog behind him.
Yep. Oh, you accidentally rolled one too many attacks, I think.
He gets 4.
Oh,
This
that's
is specialization.
That's right, but the fourth attack won't go off until the end of the round.
Oh yeah.
So the first 2 hits, and then we'll keep that AC of 0 for your 4th hit. Later, I won't rob you of that. Alright, nice. You punch the dog for 16. Abusive.
Yeah, well, everybody's rigged different. That's the problem.
Savvy. Second attack. Yep. Another hit. And Oexel.
During Oexel's turn, can I make house action?
Yes.
All right. My grandmother wants me to set up the Facebooks, so I'll be gone a little bit after this too. My bad. But house cool.
Ah.
Go around the entirety of the slugs, and he will go and stab these 2 hellhounds, get them off Kiana, because fire
Yeah.
and druids do not mix.
Yeah, which one are you attacking first? Or how
The
you...
one on the left.
Okay. So yeah, both of those hits is enough to kill it.
All right.
And the other one is still about.
Fly off the. These hellhounds are deceptively have a lot of health, but Oexel will
they do.
go for the kill steal anyway.
Alright.
Come on, baby, big numbers. All right, fairly big numbers.
Alright, you hit it for 7. And it's still not dead.
Hey, Oscar.
Damn.
Hey?
All right.
Yeah.
These dogs, do they count as demons?
No.
Okay.
No, they are from the elemental plane of fire, not the abyss. Lucky.
Lucky's gonna hold.
Dural.
Okay, so Dural is going to start mowing through hellhounds on his way to the ogres, so he's going to smash this bad guy, hopefully from the side. I don't know if that's
Yep.
a flank.
That's side attack.
Alright, yeah.
Is he invigorated by the battery acid taste in his mouth?
Yeah, he's like frothing at the mouth and spitting it all over the hellhound as he crushes it with his mace.
The hellhound's like, man, that's pretty hardcore.
I hope so, because he just hopefully smashed it for like 12 damage. I don't know if that's with a 7. Wow, AC 7
That's a
hits.
hit.
Nice.
Sorry, wait, no, that's not a hit. That's
Damn
not a hit.
Okay, that would be a 13.
Yeah,
13 AC,
no, not quite, not quite.
That was a shitty attack. So, but he gets a dagger attack, so you know it's not so
Yep.
bad. He usually hits with his dagger if he misses with his mace. So hopefully again from the side, flank, short range, same elevation, no adjustments. AC 2 doing 5 damage.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take it.
That is a hit.
I'm guessing they're medium creatures. I don't know.
Yeah, they're medium, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and now the Hellhound. So this Hellhound is going to turn to this terrifying, frothing giant rat that just leaped at him. And he's going to open his mouth to try and breathe fire at you. And then these two are going to continue trying to bite Zevi and
Does
Phil.
Dex apply to this one as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. To, like, jump out of the way of the flames, yeah.
Breath weapon?
Yeah, versus breath weapon.
+3, I think it was. Holy ballsack. Another fail. Man,
Okay, so you take 5 points of damage from the fire.
it's a 50-50.
And Phil, you also get bitten. For 2. Spivey.
Okay, so Spivey, seeing how last session he was able to one-shot an ogre with his sword with a backstab, he's going to try to get within range to do a backstab on one of these ogres. Oof. Is there room on either side of Gravy, or no? Is he like taking up the whole hallway? To stand,
yeah, I mean,
not to stop. I mean, to stop there, not to just pass through.
yeah, there's like probably room under his legs as well. He's pretty tall.
Okay, I'll just stand underneath the friendly scrotum, I guess. Transformers reference. Transformers reference. Okay, so he will stop right there, directly underneath Gravy's scrotum, and try to do a backstab on... Wow, none of them are injured, right?
No, these are all fine, yeah.
Fuck. Okay, yeah. We're at longsword +1, backstab against... I guess this one would be closer to the other players, so the one on the bottom.
Okay, so they seem to have noticed you approaching.
Oh.
Are you a bit too noisy?
Okay.
That's bullshit. I'd put in something because
Wow.
So go ahead and make your normal attack.
Shit. Okay. Attack. Well, in that case, I'm going to make both my attacks. So we're at longsword +1 against this guy here. Frontal attack. Short range, same elevation. Any...
because like when I
Yeah, no adjustments, right? Just like a regular attack roll from the front.
they were counting
Yeah, just a normal attack. Yeah.
child support even though
Okay, so I hit that one. Oh god, AC 12. And then
No good.
later I will also stab him with my dagger.
Oh,
Shit.
okay. Gravy first, and then Spivey second attack.
I'm gonna just call back for Gravy to retreat, so he's gonna go rumbling back to me.
Okay, is that a withdrawal then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But what's weird though
Spivey's second attack.
that's what I'm saying. Like, back then?
Oh wow, he does have a speed of... Sorry, that's actually supposed to be a 9, but I guess it doesn't matter.
It's the same thing in this case, yeah.
Yeah, so, attack. Dagger. Oh, no, wrong dagger. It was the dagger +3, sorry. So it would be on 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So front, secondary, save elevation, miscellaneous attack roll modifier, blah blah blah. Oh my god, really? I cannot buy a hit.
Well, you're trying to hit those guys in leather armor, apparently. Oh no, not even that.
No, I just completely fail. Can't even
Yeah.
hit their natural AC.
So you feel too embarrassed about not being sneaky, I guess.
Yeah.
And,
And then just sort of weakly stab like a
Yeah.
small child, like.
you feel exposed to like, oh no, they can see me. Performance issues, you know.
Get ready to die.
Peregrine and Greg.
I don't know how his magic spear works. I don't know how many times I can use it per day. Whatever.
It has charges.
Oh,
You guys never found out how many charges it has, but it has charges.
I guess he'll attack the yoga with a spear.
Yep.
Oh, there should be +1 to Peregrine's one.
Yeah, those are both hits.
I'm paying for him. No one else. I have him now. He's in my home.
Alright, so yeah, you hit that guy for a total of 12. The ogres now. So these two
Oh, I
ogres
didn't
are
get to
gonna...
do my... Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
this ogre here is going to take a swing at Peregrine, and then these two are going to attack Spivey. So Peregrine gets hit once, and Spivey gets hit once.
What exactly is Peregrine?
Peregrine is a gribble.
Okay.
Okay. That should answer your question. They're just like goblins. You know, they're goblins that they're servant goblins that are created by wizards to be servants. So Spivey, you take 17. Peregrine takes 12.
Ow.
suppose Anne will simply. She'll go for the magic missile snipe. What? Yeah, she will. She'll go for the magic missiles.
Yeah, I just want to point out that the ogre has less health than that hellhound still.
I know. So that's some pretty brutal shit, hellhounds.
Yeah, but every state's different.
Okay. My turn's taking too long. I'll throw off a magic missile.
Aimed at what?
I'll aim the first missile at this hellhound.
Okay.
Mm,
It doesn't die.
I'll aim the second at the hellhound.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna kill the hellhound. Shit.
It doesn't die. Next one.
I'm just gonna aim them all at the hellhound. Why not? I think I can get
Okay,
it.
well, the next one would kill it. So
Okay,
what about
okay.
the fourth one?
At that ogre then.
Okay. And you kill the ogre.
Wow. Yay, I'm useful.
Kiana.
I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Gravy.
Yep. And Phil, you get your fourth punch.
He can't use it, can he?
Yeah, you can still move. You haven't moved at all this round, so.
He'll move here, I guess.
Yep. So you hit AC 0 earlier. I'll just give you that. If you want to roll for damage versus large.
I've got one right here.
Nice. And initiatives again, please.
They've changed them. They've changed them to what I had last night, what you saw. And it's an android. That's because they haven't updated them in your area, but they will. They go to what I had, what you saw last night. Oh, you don't even have to do that now. They're upgrading the whole system.
Everybody done initiative?
I've got mine.
They're updating everywhere. Because what you saw mine,
Okay.
you saw mine, right? From
Phil is first.
Phil's gonna punch that same ogre again, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it the one day. That one is one.
So that's 2 hits. Yeah, which is enough to finish off the ogre. Kiana.
Can I use my healing proficiency on Gravy?
Sure. Sure. I'll allow it. It's a bit of a weird one, but
You bandage up his arterial bleeding.
yeah, you stitch up one of the bits of coffin stuck in his chest. I don't know.
That's what a
That's awesome.
D3, right?
Yeah.
It's a healing proficiency check.
Oh yeah, in combat,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have herbalism, it's a +1 as well.
Yeah.
Past that.
I do.
That one's like once per hour. You can do. You can heal
Sorry,
people
I
with
just gotta
herbalism.
find it on here.
It's fine. I believe it's based off wisdom. No good. So you have herbalism, right?
I do.
So you still heal him for 1, but not the D3. I believe that's how it works.
Oh, that's something at least.
Yeah. Helsk.
House will continue to try to murder the hellhound in front of us.
Yep.
Or it's... Yeah. Well, actually, could I... am I still engaged with this hellhound here? Could I fight this one behind me?
You'll take an attack of opportunity for leaving a threatened square.
So I'll have to kill this hellhound then. There's a first attack, finish it off.
It does not.
I will
Brings
take
it
my
dangerously
second,
low.
and I'll stab this doggo with a spear. Poor doggo.
Okay. And that one is enough to finish off the flaming doggo. Alright. And
Anne will just hold her action.
okay. Lucky,
Lucky's gonna hold too.
Spivey.
I have a quick question about my magic boots.
Yeah.
The ones that allow me to do a full move while I'm moving silently. Do they also allow me to do a full move when I do a withdrawal?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You always get full move.
okay, good. All right, so yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a withdrawal and go back around the corner where I came from and hide under the rock that I came out from under. I don't
Yep.
know if you'll... Yeah,
From behind this wall.
I
Yeah.
totally wouldn't allow a hide in shadows roll at this point, but I don't know if you would allow it.
Or if you're withdrawing, then no, because it's an action, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Full round
So
action
not if you're
withdrawal.
withdrawing. But
Yeah.
next round you can, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't allow it either.
Alexel.
Hopefully I can take cover here, though.
Yeah, you're definitely out of sight.
This one isn't quite low enough, so Alexa won't go for it.
Isn't quite low enough. I think.
Yeah, it is.
Looking at its health, I'm like, yeah, understatement. It still has more health than the highest health full HP ogre. So what are you doing? Are you just holding, or?
Yes, he will hold the action.
Okay, Peregrine.
Peregrine will stab this hellhound in the bum bum.
Okay.
Oh, I did it again.
Initiative him. Okay, so the bite is a hit.
I feel like these hellhounds could have been a good companion.
Oh, yeah. Except for the burning.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the
And the
with
evil.
the as much health as it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spivey, you withdrew. Zevi. I believe you
Okay.
accidentally missed your specialization attack last round as well. Zevi.
Yeah. Yeah, I get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should be getting 3 attacks per turn. My bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause you're level 7 now as well, so yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about it. So I will attack.
Mhm.
Do you want me to go ahead and do 2 attacks with my +4, or?
We'll do it at the end of the round. Do it at the end of the round. When we
Do it at
normally
the
do
end of the round?
specialization. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a hit. You chop at it for 9. Hellhound's going to try and take a bite out of you. And misses horribly. Dural.
Okay. Is Dural
I'm actually
threatened
going
right now?
to... No, everything's dead around him.
Okay. Is there only one ogre left?
Yeah. In fact, I'm
Okay.
going to take away all these dead ogres so it's a little bit less confusing.
Okay. So, yeah, Darrell's gonna run. Shit. Now he can't. Can he reach there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Darrell's going to attack this motherfucker. Hopefully, I don't roll a natural one. Knock on wood.
Well, now that you've said it,
I know. Shorter melee.
why would you say that?
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say that? AC 5?
Never tell me the odds. Yeah. That is a hit.
Okay. Yeah, that would be
That is
AC
a hit.
15 on the trigger. And then 8 damage. And then I'm also going to do my dagger plus 1.
Yep.
AC negative 6, doing 6 damage.
Wow.
Finally, I
Okay,
get
so
a
that's a
good attack
crit
roll.
as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 10 damage then. Sorry.
So 10 damage. So you kill the ogre outright.
Hell yeah, white power.
Xavi, you're offhand.
Oh, and Darrell will face the Hellhound, of course. Well, actually, face away from the wall. Is he close enough to the wall to get his back in there so that nothing can get it into his back?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he'll face that way then. Sorry.
So-
Xavi.
What could I do to try and subdue this hellhound? Like punch it or to knock it out rather than kill it?
Be
Like I know
evil.
he's still got a good amount of health. I'm just trying to think of like how I could knock him out rather than.
There's sapping. There is like doing unarmed attacks, which do temporary damage.
Overbearing?
Overbearing, yeah. Somebody could cast a spell on it to like knock it out. There are quite a few ways.
It was like because I'm also trying to think. My strength isn't that high. I think it's only 14.
Are these Hellhounds literally on
Right.
fire? Like, if you tried to grapple them, it would burn you?
No. No.
Okay.
They do feel warm, but they're not like super hot.
Is it possible for me to pull out my shield? My
Yeah.
electric shield and like bash him with it?
It is.
Would that take a turn or?
Considering you missed like a whole bunch of attacks, I'll just let you do it.
Okay. So that's what I'd like to do, but I don't know how to roll for that actually. Like a shield bash.
It would just be your Thaco.
Thaco is 15, I think,
Are you
for
not?
level 7.
No, it should be 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
So just roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20 plus 6. Okay, no good. Gravy.
Gravy is gonna hold.
Okay, all the ogres are dead. Xavi, do you want to make your specialization attack? Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna try and do a shield bash again.
Okay.
Do magic missiles do lethal or non-lethal? Because they're concussive, but
They totally do lethal damage. It's
only
arcane.
lethal. Yeah.
Sorry, plus 6. So
Yeah, that's a hit.
21. And I don't know what the shield damage would be. Like I think it's 1d6 plus the
It's-
4. Or
It's a
not
d6. Yeah.
1d6 and then 4 electrical damage. Like a d4 of electric.
Yeah. So, yeah, roll both of those. Okay, yeah, you smack it with the shield, and the Hellhound falls to the ground. As it's electrocuted.
Yay! Wait, he is unconscious, right?
Yes, he doesn't seem to be bleeding out.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use animal empathy with him.
He is unconscious.
I mean, I'm saying when I bring him back to one.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to take a look at the animal empathy
I'm just trying to reason with
table.
him. Be friendly with me, puppy. I don't want to kill you. To be fair, he attacked me.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that ends combat.
Okay, all that's in the box. So it's all in the box. You did all the things.
Well, that was eventful. I
think I need a nap.
I'm running low myself too. This is,
That's typical.
Phil? Phil? Do we have
Yep.
any of those magic items that take us to that netherworld plane campground thing left?
I don't have any of that. That's Anne.
Oh, shit. Anne? Do you... I could have sworn it was Phil that had that object that would take us to that netherworld plane thing, but do you have that netherworld plane object thingy that takes us to that weird campground floating in the sky thing? Remember that?
you mean the ring of
Right.
You mean the ring of shitty wizards? I have one of those, yeah.
No, he's talking about the thing we had on like the first session that we lost like ages ago.
That you guys lost like 8 months ago, yeah.
Yeah, but Anne
We
never
don't have
ever
that
saw that.
anymore.
Anne never saw that item, so he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
If
I
you'd
knew
like,
it was
I mean,
Phil. I knew it was Phil.
The vampire took it from me. I don't know how you.
That's right.
You ask
the
about that every
vampire.
couple of sessions, and every time we're like, they haven't had that for 8 months.
Well, I mean, every couple sessions is like 3 months because we go so long without playing sometimes. But
Sometimes, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
so I can get that for you if you'd like. But there's kind of an active lord of hell, and a owlbear running around in there. But and as she does this, Anne is like cutting off the other eye stalk and like picking up parts out of this slug. It's completely against her demeanor. She's like hacking away at this almost violently. He goes, but I can do that for you if you'd like.
I think we need a nap. I just don't know how to do it in a dungeon. It's just weird.
Yes, that would be very threatening. Sure. So
Part of me feels that some sort of god somewhere should probably roll a check every hour we're in here when we're sleeping to see if a random monster comes and kills us.
That might be the case, yeah.
You might be onto
We
something.
could set up a watch,
Good
otherwise.
set of watches. But here, I've got easy mode. Anne points her fist at the wall and shoots out a portal. Says, "Hello, Rakuma. We're home." As she walks through the wall.
Okay, so hold on 1 second, let me just...
You've got a dog stuck to you.
Yeah, that's the dog
she
he's
has this-
carrying.
Yeah, she has this dog under her arm, and she's like, it's like this tiny puppy, but she's like trying, like she has to like wrestle with it to keep it from getting everywhere.
Alright,
Okay.
Like it just like casually moves, and she's like violently struggling with this dog. Like she
Right.
cannot keep control of it.
so you
Draw
guys
comes
decide to leave the dungeon and go through the portal, which leads to a different dungeon.
Aw, yeah.
Oh. Aldrin's corpse is in here.
Oh yes, we also have the we pushed a coffin in here, so it's not just on the floor. We have a coffin now that we found in a random house.
Oh, that's right. Gravy returns back to his normal size.
Can we just take a coffin out of gravy? I don't know if that would hurt him.
Well, he has like bits of coffin in him, but
Okay.
Oh, hello, Lord Dracus. Where have you been?
he's just been chilling out in here, I guess.
Oh, this is a blast from the past. There's a bunch of old tokens in here.
That's true. There is.
Hordron in the fucking casket. That's funny. Poor Hordron.
I'll give Zavi back his crown
And
Yeah.
Amberg up.
and can have a new clothes. And House can
I
look
brought
all
the hellhound.
sexy again.
Sexy House is back.
Oh, and he brought the unconscious hell. He dragged it in through the portal. Like,
Yeah.
cool.
So I suppose we can sleep in here. Beware the straight up demonic influence. That's just subtly a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys see the huge demon in the big orb turn to you guys and he says, "Hey guys, what's up?"
How have you been doing, Raikumal?
It's been better with the corpse and the elbow you brought in here. A little bit more interesting.
I can imagine. I suppose we
Mixing it
can
up
keep
a
you from
bit, huh?
boredom. We can woo you with our stories of adventure.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
Would you actually, though? Or are you just
No.
saying that?
No.
Okay, no, we're on the same page here.
We have a
So
pet
I've been meaning to
demon
ask you,
in
Raikumal,
prison here.
what plane did you rule over in the abyss?
What plane?
Yeah. How had you gotten so powerful? Which one do you rule over?
I don't rule over any planes.
All right, then she points at him and goes, "Then why are you so fat? How'd you get
Because
so big?"
I like to eat the souls of mortals.
Oh, okay, that would explain stuff.
Like you guys.
Like you.
Is there any trivia you can tell us?
If you can let
Raikumal?
me out, I will show you.
Oh, we'd rather not. Do you tell jokes, Raikumal?
No,
You don't tell jokes.
none anymore. Not since last time I told jokes. These adventurers came into my dungeon and trapped me in this big blue orb.
Well, that's a shame. We have a painting for you. Oh no, I think we do have a painting on the wall.
It's not for you.
Oh, you guys have a painting, that's right.
Yeah, we have the painting of the guy we murdered.
Is that what it is?
Oh, it was like a lich painting, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
The
what the
Lich's
painting was
family.
of.
Yeah, it was like the Lich's family that we violently stole from him because he was ruling over a continent.
How was it that Slowlius put it? He's like, I guess you can have these heirlooms.
Yeah. I guess you can have these precious crown sovereign heirloom. Yeah.
It makes for a good conversation piece, guys. Don't worry. And Anne will put it on the wall, and I can actually draw out a picture frame.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can put it wherever you want.
There
Yeah.
we go. Picture frame. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Can you
We'll put that on the wall for Raikumal.
can
So
you
he's not
control
Wait,
control see that?
Spivey and Darol are taking Hordron out of the coffin to sleep in it. Wait.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wouldn't he be a
There
little
you go.
decomposed? Maybe you guys shouldn't do that.
No, he's actually perfectly preserved.
Phil will hurt you guys. I will murder you.
Just sleeping under the coffin like a blanket. Oh, okay, there we go. Coffin blanket.
Yeah, boss, this is kind of comfy. We should do this more often. I'll be the big spoon.
As Hordron's corpse is just like face down on the floor, just flopped over.
I just want to point out that coffin has had 2 different corpses in it now.
Good thing we brought these blankets. Otherwise, this will be a really smelly night.
Anne will turn to Phil and I'll be like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what I can do though." We can go back to the inn if you'd like, or we can sleep in this demon hole.
We should
Until
probably
we deal
get
with
some
the
beds
demon.
for this place and some actual like things.
Yes, I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to go to a carpenter, but we've been kind of murdering things and taking their loots. So that's been quite tough.
Yeah,
Should we
we're
take
their beds? Not much time.
holding.
Yeah, not much time for carpenting when we've got a Bahir traveling through here and shit.
Oh yeah, where is the Bahir?
It's somewhere in a Francis, and it might be murdering people. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we release it into the river, right?
Yes, I was planning on getting a dog whistle for it, but I did not give it instructions on to respond to the dog whistle, so that's a thing. I think I'll have to drain the entire river to get it back, which I can do, but you know, casually no asking. Hey Anne, how can you drain the entire river of Afrantis? Because I'm a wizard, and I do stuff. Just like I plan to release a gruel apocalypse upon the worlds of man.
Soon.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, yes, we have Merlin's spoon. Do we want to give Rekumal a conversation partner? We should tape the spoon to the glass.
Yeah? You're gonna
good
take
with
out
it.
the spoon?
I fear his demonic influence upon the thing that we actually need to have, so no, we're not going to do that. It would be very funny, however.
I remember this the
Oh,
first
you don't
time I
want
heard.
you don't want the spoon to influence the demon. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, the spoon lived with the demon originally. Like we found him.
Yeah. You guys
In the
found
demon.
him in this, so I mean,
Like we killed that one demon. I can't remember his name. Like it was the first session
Malphite.
that I.
Maspis. Yeah. All right. So, what's the plan in terms of resting, etc.?
Do we want to sleep in the demon dungeon, where the walls literally ooze slime, or do we want to go back to the nice Hogsmeade Inn, where I may or may not have a meeting scheduled, but that's something for later.
I mean,
that-
Spivey looks really comfortable in that coffin, so I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
okay.
if he wants to leave.
And we'll walk over to the portal because we're not sleeping in coffins tonight. And she's going to set the destination for the Hogsmeade Tavern.
I'm assuming you mean Fogmead.
Is it Fogsmeade or Hogmeade?
Hogsmeade
It's fog.
is from Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's Fogmead.
It's Fogsmeade. Okay, well, I've written the wrong stuff then. Alright. So Anne will adjust the portal. And I'll ask, Rekumal, where did you get this portal? Is this just a manifestation of your plane? Or is it like, did you buy it? Is it a magic item? What is this?
He says, "It is exemplary of my great and mighty power."
So what?
So that.
You're not gonna give
That's
you're not gonna give us any information?
Nope.
Okay, I suppose we can
You
do this
guys
the hard...
did kind of imprison me in a sphere for all eternity. So,
Okay, I suppose we can do this the hard way then. A Wexel?
And because you guys,
pleasure. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer.
Ah!
Take one down. Pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh my
98
God.
bottles of beer. It'll just go until he tells us.
Rekumar starts screaming and he just covers his ears. And he's like, "Oh, that's much better."
La 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 la.
Yeah.
He's not gonna tell us shit.
Nope.
I'm supposed to have to get a contract.
Says, "You guys have been in the real world too. I've been in here for like 200 years."
Damn. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll just go back to.
Oh yeah, time progresses faster there, right?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Why did we bring Haldron's dead body?
Oh shit.
I forgot about that.
That stays behind.
So that's something we should probably consider about Hordrin's body. Like
Well, they cast
I know,
preserve on it. So.
Yeah.
but how long does that last?
a long time,
Oh, okay.
years.
Okay. Because, you were just saying like 200 years has passed since we
Yeah,
imprisoned
but
him.
it's been like 4 days since you put Hordron's corpse in there, and it's been like 6 months since you imprisoned Rekumal.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
hello,
Bollywogs.
Tabby.
The Bullywogs are here. Tabby works here now. I guess she walks up to Phil and she's like, "Hey, you're that guy that punched me in the face one time."
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, why did you do that?
Dead people should be dead.
Oh, oh, okay. I wasn't actually dead, by the way. I was just sleeping.
Seems pretty dead to me.
Well, I now have a permanent deformity in my face, so thank you for that.
I don't have control of Gravy right now.
Oh, you don't?
Gravy just starts running around town murdering people.
You don't have control. You should be able to move him now.
Just sit here and bide my time.
I guess Danny, who runs the stable, comes out, and he's holding this big stone mouse. And he says, I made this for him since he was here last time.
Oh, thank you. He's gonna love it. Gravy! Gravy comes rumbling from across here. You might want to move out of the way.
Oh god, he throws it on the ground and starts running.
Gravy pounces, starts flinging the mouse around.
Making big dents in the walls, yeah.
Hello,
Alright,
Abby.
so you guys are going to stay here for the night then?
Yeah, I was about to get a room.
Yep. So a room is 1 gold a night.
Okay. Deal.
Just go ahead and take whichever room you prefer. They don't have any people staying here right now.
I suppose, yeah. And we'll check the mail and see if she's anything.
No mail.
No mail. Okay.
I'm gonna pay for a room also.
Yeah. Yep. I'm assuming everybody's going to do that, right? Unless some people are still staying in the pocket dimension.
Oh, I suppose when we go, we can get some furniture tomorrow. Before we go, we just hit a Francis and go to a furniture store.
Maybe leave that till later.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys rest up for the night. The night, is uneventful. Everybody gets healed for 2 from healing and herbalism, and everybody gets their spells back.
We are back in business. I'm going to take a charm person -1. Wait. Ogres are not people, right?
Ogres are not, well, they are people, but they're not affected by charm person, if that's what you mean.
No, they're 3/5 of a person.
I think there's a certain amount of hit dice that make a race immune to charm person, And it's in the
It's to do with
tunnel.
size.
Size, that's
To do
right.
with size, yeah. Only for charm person is weird. It
Yeah.
only affects. I don't know. It allows you to just to rules as written. It allows you to discriminate against certain races because they're technically not considered people.
That's why we need the 3/5 compromise.
Yes.
Why power?
What do I want today? There's no pesky paladins here, so I'll change up my 5th level.
Oh my god.
Oh, no pesky paladins.
Yeah. Paladin isn't here for some reason. Too busy playing Black Desert online. All right, so I'm assuming you guys are going to head back through the portal and then back into.
Yes, I suppose we should before we how do you call it? We shouldn't emerge from the dungeon in the same place that we got to it. I think that we should start from the entrance and make our way back in.
Hey, Oscar, before we go back to the dungeon, when we're in Rekumal's area, is there any way to get to the outside from there, or is that just inside his stomach? Like, there's no exit other than the portal, right?
I mean, God, do I have to explain the complex nature of space-time here? Right, there is no such thing as There's no such thing as outside.
Okay, all right.
It just
I'm just trying
it's
to
a pocket dimension, so there's no outside.
I'm trying to get back to the abyss so that I can find a pack for Fluffy.
There's no getting out. It's like, think of like a sphere. It's kind of like that, but not spheroid.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
right?
it's like saying what's outside the universe. That doesn't make sense.
I got
It's
you.
everything. Like, there's no outside.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So I guess
if you want to
just-
go to the abyss, I suppose, but I think we should finish up this dungeon first.
I just wanted to find a pack of vor for him to like assimilate into, basically. But yeah, we can do that
free
later.
him? Let him go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he was in captivity when we found him. I figured this would be kind of nice for him because he just keeps getting killed with our group, like I'm torturing him.
Aw.
Just trying to be nice to the puppy. But yeah, we can do it later.
All right, so you guys are going to head back into the tomb.
How does polymorphing... Never mind, yes. Do we want to start at the entrance, or do we want to go back to where we were? Because if we go back to where we were, we might have the chance of being ambushed.
If you go back to if you go through the entrance and you walk through, you find that there's like nothing there. It seems as if you've actually killed everything.
Ah, okay. So then,
Gravy
will be
needs to be
safe.
small again.
Yes.
okay, team, to the portal. Go. And then Anne will suck the portal back up into her ring.
I'm assuming you're leaving the Hellhound in the little pocket dimension for now. You can
Yeah, for now.
deal with that later. Cool.
Yeah, we'll leave it in one of the cages. We'll get that eventually.
Yeah, there's those cages that are at the front, so we can just put them in there.
Oh man, I hope you healers are maxed out on healing spells, cause I'm fucked up. White power.
Yeah, I might have a spell for you.
I feel like Phil might be a little bit begrudged since you dumped his dead friend out on the floor.
Oh no, we put him back before we left. I put
Okay.
everything back. That's what that little note thing was for.
Hey, what are you?
Oh, okay.
That's a cure moderate for Dural.
Oh, Max, nice. Thank you, Kiana.
And a cure serious for Spivey. And you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. I feel mostly better. For the most part. Kind of.
Alright. So you guys are back in the dungeon. There's the big dead slug and there's the pile of dead ogres in the doorway. What's the plan?
I think
Well,
so. We all good? Spivey, you take point.
I'm just gonna walk down the hallway
sure.
up to like here and look around the corner.
And
Like I know that the ogres came through here, so there can't be anything going on.
Yeah, so it just seems like a big empty room. Some big ogre-sized tables and chairs, some big ogre-sized chests, and some piles of hay. And then there are two little passageways leading off.
wait,
Spivey takes
tables
the
and
ogre by the foot.
chairs. Yes,
Tables and chairs.
our furniture problem's been solved.
I mean,
it's all
yeah.
ogre sized.
Yeah. These chairs are like bigger than you guys.
Yeah. Never mind.
I mean, we can probably like chop the legs down to shorter.
Yeah, the ogres don't seem to have anything on them, Spivey. On their person, except like, they've got their like dirty rags and they've got their giant clubs if you want those. But
I'm gonna open up this chest.
Who doesn't want some ogre loincloths for washcloth?
Yep. So in that chest, there's like a bunch of dirty ogre underwear and clothes.
Nice.
Ooh, treasure.
Moving on.
That one has like a bunch of plates and stuff.
What are these?
Those have food in them, like bits of meat and cheese and stuff.
I'm gonna go take some of that meat for animal friendship. Just carry
Sure.
that around with me for a little bit.
Yep. And in that final chest, there's a whole bunch of treasure. Yay! So there's a
Yay.
small little sack. Looks like it's filled with coins. There are 8 potions, and there's a very fancy-looking spear in there.
Like a normal sized spear?
It is a normal-sized spear. It's a long spear, I should say.
Oh, never mind. I got really excited there. It's like, oh wait, and
Okay. Spivey, as you kind of peek around the corner, you feel this heat is kind of coming from this room. And as you look around, you see that this whole room is like this molten pit. And there's fire burning in the corner, and you can see this ring burning. And through the ring, you can see what looks like a big, like, fiery landscape.
Hey, can you guys check out these potions and spear that I found?
oh sure. Oexel? So I don't do it for free.
Quietly hides the bag of coins.
And Oexel will detect magic after Anne ponies up some gems. What's the magic strength of the spear?
The spear seems to be of +2 strength, or faint.
Ooh.
Does Peregrine need a long spear?
I don't know if he can wield one, but he's already got a good spear.
Yeah.
I guess he could just use it for
If not, I think, I'd suffer the non-proficient penalty. But
If you use it, yeah, man.
-5
yeah.
to hit, but it's a long spear. That's worth the damage, possibly.
yeah.
I mean,
If
he
no one else
is
can
never
use it.
allowed to get proficiencies anyway because of his kit.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Nor does my Thaco go down. It'll always be
Oh.
20. It'll always be 20.
Is that the witch kit?
Yeah,
Wow.
just playing it straight.
But you get extra spell slots for it or something, right?
Nope.
Uh,
I
you have to
started
start with magic items, yeah, and
Yeah.
you get like the ability to make potions and things. It's a cool kit.
yeah.
But you have different eggs. So I suppose anyone else need a long spear? I can't really make use of it, and Halsk will not accept a spear of that low quality.
Man.
Backstab with long spear.
Well, I mean, Daral could eventually get proficiency with the long spear, and I don't know if Oscar would let him do backstabs with it, but
So I feel like Drakus might have proficiency with spears.
yeah, it would be better
I'll
if
hang on
Drakus
to
had it.
Drakus.
Yeah, Raja could definitely use that.
I feel like a backstab with long spears. You like stab in the back, you like raise them up like a pike.
If you have anatomy, I'll let you backstab with any weapon.
Like a lance.
Yeah. And humanoids can backstab with their racial weapons too. So, like, a Minotaur thief is quite funny because they can backstab with a giant axe. So, that's good times.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. That would be fantastic. Like Mordak's axe that I gave to that genie.
Yes.
That would be
Alright,
insane.
So
A backstab.
we have a current portal to a plane that's here, which is, yeah,
You also have 8 potions and a
And 8
bag
potions.
of money.
yes.
They don't know about the money.
Alright, you don't have a bag of money.
Are they all the same potion?
They all look the same, yes.
Ooh. Alright, I will try to identify one and then move on to the next one, and then the next one, and then the
I'm
next
just
one.
kidding. I'll split the money.
It has a 9,000 silver in it. The potions seem to be potions of fire resist.
Yes. 8
I
potions
would
of fire.
definitely love one of those.
You said they're all poison
Just
of fire
because
resist?
you never know when
Well, that
fire could pop up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you never know.
It could be any time.
Like in the next 5 minutes or so, yeah.
You
Yeah,
said
We
it's
do keep
all,
running into hellhounds.
They're all the same potion, right? Fire.
Yes, they're all
Yes.
8 potions of fire resist, which
Okay,
Anne
I'll
will
take one.
give you one. Yes. And,
So-
House will step onto the onto this flaming pad here, and determine if it's magical or non-magical fire.
It doesn't seem to
Burning
hurt.
sense. Ah, okay. So we're good guys. Feels like home. I hated home. So Anne goes, okay, well, we only have 8 potions and 11? 11?
I'm just gonna cast fire protection on myself. Actually, I
okay.
don't need one.
You got that. You got that. Dural and Spivey, here's one. Phil and Peregrine. Gregory.
Is Gravy going to be hurt by the fire? He's just dirt. He's okay, right?
We haven't checked around this corner yet. Don't you want to do the
Yeah.
Isn't that like a portal in that room?
Yeah.
So shouldn't we check what else is here first?
I don't want to go through any more portals. I just want to find fucking Wriggles and not go to hell.
I don't even think this is the place for Wriggles. I think this is just something we found that we've decided to go into.
Yeah, I mean, there is another hallway down here, like Phil was saying.
This is some goddamn bullshit. I just want to find Wriggles. God damn it.
I don't having some extra gold for the Wriggles trip might be kind of nice. But, yeah. So, Spivey, you take point. We've got this. We're good. No one's gonna die. We're good.
Alright, so as you peek around the corner, you see there's like a big pit. Just a big pit in the ground. It goes way down. You can't see down into it from here.
So, Underdark or Hell.
God damn it.
It just goes way down. No ladder, no nothing.
I mean, if you walk up to it, you can look down. I mean, from there, you can't see down it.
It's just a hole.
It's just a regular.
Can
we,
I
like-
tell Gravy
Okay,
to go down there?
you can, but Spivey, as you get closer, you get hit by this horrible smell, and as you look down, you think it's probably the ogre's toilet.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Never mind, Gravy, don't go down there.
Mm.
So Gravy can go down there if you want.
Nope, Gravy, you stay right here.
Sure you don't want a shit elemental?
Guys, That's the toilet. Don't go over there.
The question is, which portal is worse?
Ooh. That's
So, no wriggles.
So,
the hell it is then, right?
well, okay. So this is supposed to be where Wriggles was around the area, I guess. Maybe. I don't know at this point. What were we? Okay, when we were on the way here, there was something about going to a different place before Wriggles. What was it? Like we ran
There was
into.
also a village that was getting absolutely murdered, that everyone overrid the paladin, and now we're doing a dungeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we were trying to find Wriggles, and then we could. Obviously, we're not going to find Wriggles right now. Wherever this hell portal goes.
Well, you guys went to the place where Regal supposedly lives, right? Which is here, where you guys are right now. And then you were searching through the ruins, and you found this tomb and went into it. So he could be here.
Yes.
I don't particularly like fire. I just want to throw that out there.
Let me put it this way. I hope it's a portal to hell and not where I think it goes.
Oh yes. Oh, that's also the other possible. Okay, that'd be shittier. Yes. Because. Yes, that would be terrible. Let's hope there's nobody there that makes wishes on the other side. So,
you can see through the portal a little bit, like a couple feet, and it seems like there is solid ground on the other side.
House, can you go check on the other? Stick your head through the portal and just see what's on the other side there.
Uh-oh.
It's always me that has to do this.
Wait. What if it's one of those portals that if you stick your head in and not the rest of your body, it knocks you out and sucks you through?
What if it's also those portals that closes once one person steps on the other side, not when you stick your head through?
What if it is one of those portals that closes when your head's on the other side and your body's on this side?
House goes, I think I can survive without a head. That would be very concerning. Could my head use teleport without error? Or would my body have to go get my head?
I mean, you can't do it between planes anyway.
That would be problematic. Okay, and take a good look through this portal so we can get there if my head gets chopped off, and House will stick his head through the portal.
Okay. So you stick your head through the portal. Connor, do you want to hop into the second channel with me quickly?
Okay, this is concerning. Okay, getting into this.
Just throwing it out there that I spent 10 years in the Abyss and not looking forward to going back to something similar.
Just throwing it out there, I spent 3 months in the Abyss finding you, and it was no fun either. Oh yeah, the witch is the second edition version of the warlock. Yeah.
Oh,
What we need to do is just make like the guys just make the sweatpants. I don't know. I sort of think the sweatpants would look good with it. I don't know. Maybe.
Shit.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, there we go. You throw me in here? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. So, yeah. Cass pulls his head back through.
And goes, okay, well, we've got some motherfucking terrible, super terrible, incredibly bastardized abominations on the other side, along with a pyre elemental, hellhounds, a freet, and a demon chick. And shit's gone wackyo. And there's this strange wizard sitting there in this cage. And shit's going down. I
is
don't
this
know.
like Tristram or something?
I'm betting you know it's whack.
Maybe? I don't... Sure, yeah.
It looks like the portal out of Tristram.
So shit's wackyo, and we're gonna have to go in there and like kill everything on the other side. You down for that?
Yeah.
Alright. Because
Okay.
this angry guy on the other side, and I flip off the Efreet from the portal, and I go, he still wants to kill me! Alright, and let's go. Let's go before he changes it. He stops sitting there.
Well, I'm gonna get burned by the lava right here, aren't I?
Drink your potions.
Do we all have potions?
There are 8 potions of fire resist.
That seems to be just enough.
Is it?
I've cast protection from fire on myself, so I'm gonna be okay. I'm still
Alright.
not super keen on going into a flaming realm.
I just want to point out that Lucky is not protected from fire, and neither
Lucky
is
is
Groovy.
on my shoulder, so
Yeah.
Still not protected from
Collateral.
fire.
There's gonna be a lot of collateral damage. We only have 8 people to get in here. Anne will
So
give
how
up.
about we-
Anne will give up her potion, and she'll take a metal flask. Right. She will breathe into the flask as like this green life force leaves her body, and like someone catch this as she falls to the ground comatose. And she's just unconscious there on the floor with a green flask in her hands.
What?
Well, that was interesting.
No,
Wizards
it's-
always doing this shit and not
I'm gonna
explaining
go
themselves.
over and get the flask.
God damn it.
Because Anne wanted us to. Here we
Alright.
go. I got this flask.
Did they do a dex check to catch it or something?
Thank you. We're good. We're good. Just carry me through the portal. We got
It's
this.
way too late. The flask falls on the ground, smashes, and is dead forever. No.
Alright, we got this. Everyone drinks their potions.
I guess when Anne goes limp, the dog starts to run away, barking.
I guess Phil will have to try to chase it down.
Yeah, you can easily catch it. It's just a little puppy. It's not.
So Gravy will get hurt by the fire. He's made of like dirt and stone, though.
He will get hurt by the fire.
Don't forget about Bone.
I mean, caskets are made out of wood, so.
Exactly. Well, he's made of like bits of, I can't think of the correct word. You get like the stone.
Tombstone?
Yeah, tombstones as well, but there's like the caskets that are just completely made of stone you find in tombs.
I gotcha.
I can't think of the name.
A tomb? I think that's what they're called.
Well, I'm gonna tell Gravy
Maybe.
to go take a nap on this straw.
Okay. It smells like
Yeah.
ogre.
He doesn't care. He can't smell anything.
He doesn't have a nose, yeah, that's true.
So what? We're getting Geronimo into
Alright.
this bitch?
I guess Spivey jumps through the portal.
We're going. Everyone, drink the potions. Drink the potions, and House will jump in the portal too.
Phil's gonna go through. I don't know
Leroy
if that's Gregory. 'Cause there's a
Jenkins.
Gregory will go with that Gregory. I guess I did drink the potion.
Okay.
I'm. Should I drag Anne with us, guys?
I'd say
She is
do
probably
that.
safer here without me, but without
Okay.
you guys. So, as long as I'm, but I'll come through too, because I'm pretty resistant. OX will fly in with you guys. She's a really shitty
Alright.
wizard. As
Yep.
OX will flies through the portal.
You're right.
Now we TPK and Anne is the only one left alive. Da 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 da. Anne gets all the treasure.
And all the XP.
And all the XP, yeah.
You guys can all reroll as level 1 characters with Anne as your slave master.
Yeah, Anne is your new queen.
What?
Okay, so as you guys step through this portal, you suddenly find yourself on this. So let me remove the tokens of the people who didn't come through.
Grim, what are you doing here?
Yeah, he shouldn't be here.
Are those dragons?
Remember I told you about the sacred, demeaning, unholy, stupid abominations? Yeah, those are
Oh.
fuck Dragonborn. Fuck them.
Oh my god, there's
Oh wait.
an NPC in a cage. I want.
Okay. So you guys kind of step through, and you're on this small little island of molten rock. Although it seems to be kind of holding together, like it's not hot. It's not super hot to the touch. You can stand on it relatively safely. And all around you, there's this huge sea of fire. And you can see like small little islands dotted about out in the far reaches. I
just wanted.
On the horizon, there's this big city of brass. And more immediately, you see there are like sort of these tents dotted about, and there seem to be these hellhounds that you've seen earlier in the dungeon kind of staring you down, as well as this pillar of fire that has these skulls kind of whirling around in it. You see what seems to be some amalgamation between a red dragon and a man, and you notice that they all have shackles on as well, and they're kind of staring towards you guys holding these axes. You see there's a small cage with what looks to be like a man wearing robes, and he's got like a little wizard's hat, and he's sleeping in the cage. And there's this red genie that you probably recognize as an Efreet, and he's like shaking the cage, like, "Wake up and make your wish, goddammit!" Screaming at the man sleeping in the cage. Just like behind him, you see you recognize an Aliphine that you guys have fought before. She used to be holding this wand, and the Efreet is like looking back at her nervously. As you guys come in, see the Efreet kind of notices you guys, and he points at House and says, "Oh, he's back, and he's brought others with him. Quick, deal with them." And you see these dragon people and the hellhounds start to advance on you guys. If I could have initiatives, please.
What would be the initiative on the bone bow?
Just the same as a normal bow, I guess. So 7.
Oh, they're all fails quickness.
Oh man, that's rare too.
Yeah, it happened last session, which is like this is like the 3rd time it's happened the entire time I've had him. Maybe
Yeah.
the 4th. So he's gonna need a second attack on the thing. Oh, unless you're doing that. I don't know if you're doing that.
We'll just continue doing things the way we've been doing it for now, and then I'll check that thing out that you sent me.
Yeah.
At another point, because I'm not sure. I'll have to like look into that properly.
Yeah, it can be exploited, but it's difficult
Yeah.
to.
Can I get, I guess, 2 more?
Yeah, there you go. You should have them. Or is that just one more? Okay. There you go.
And how would I do the numbering for this with specialization? Specialization would be 115, so like at the end of the round. But for the second attack,
The second attack is okay. So you roll up your main hand weapon, right?
well, it's going to be a bow. So
Okay, so if it's using the same weapon, you just add a 100 every time.
okay,
So it'd be 15, 115, 215.
Yeah, 3 bow attacks is no joke. That's when you start getting really, really useful in combat.
Yeah.
I've had a PC in my campaign that was a Grandmaster longbow, and
Oh
she
yeah,
had
that can be deadly.
5. She had 4 attacks one round and 5 the next round, and each of her arrows did D10 damage instead of D8.
that's awesome.
Wow.
Crit. Oh no, the boss.
I mean, archers tend to just hit everything as well.
Yeah. Especially if you're using a composite bow, because you get dex bonus and strength bonus from that. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Not quite as high damage as using like 2 swords, but nearly as good and more accurate. So.
Yeah, and you get more attacks, surprisingly, from bows than any other weapon.
Yeah, well, unless you're dual wielding, so
Right.
then it's the same. All right, so from the top is
Wait, one second. Do
initiative.
you add?
Apparently.
Second. Do you add it's just a flat D10, correct? You roll for initiative plus
Yeah,
like
don't worry,
3.
that's fine. That's fine. House.
All right, I suppose Hausk will run up to the pyre elemental before it can lash its. No, wait, I have to do this. He will run
Hey.
in between these abominations. I'll try to strike and kill both of them. Take the one on the left first. I hit. Do
Okay.
I kill it with 19?
So you hit the one on the left and you stab it for 19, which is not enough to kill it, but it brings it very low.
Suffer not the dragonborn to live, and I'll hit the right one then.
Okay. So you do a hefty chunk to that one as well, but again, not enough to kill it.
Poor little dragonborns.
Dude, I have had so many bad experiences.
With Dragonborn?
With player characters, yeah.
Oh, with player character,
Oh.
I've had 3 of them stab me in the. Okay, we're not even gonna get on this. I'll
Wow.
get triggered.
Phil.
Phil's gonna try to dispel magic on the Elefiend.
Oh, okay. Aimed at what?
The thing she's holding, that one, though, whatever it was.
Okay, yeah. So roll a d20.
If it's a magic item, isn't it just automatic? It just shuts down for a couple of rounds.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just double check the spell. um, yeah. Wait. Yeah, this renders the item non-operational for 1d4 rounds. So roll a d4.
Lol. Easy.
Are
All right. So
Are you familiar?
whatever
with,
that.
Are you familiar with how to use the turn order tracker to track round by round effects like that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you basically just add it to the thing. But I like to do it with the little symbols on the tokens.
Oh,
So
on
if
the
I
ticket. Yeah.
do this, yeah. So 4 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, you disable the wand, whatever that does, and the Alphine seems to just wave her hands to cast a spell, and this green sickly ray springs from her fingers and shines down on Hausk.
Oh boy.
So
Wrist spell?
yeah, and magic resist.
Mind altering?
It's not mind altering, no.
Just magic resist.
Magic resist and saving throw, both.
Alright.
I guess if
In any order you so choose.
Oh, I'm
Alright,
taking
yep, I got
magic
to
defense.
succeed.
All right, yeah. So the ray just kind of glances off you and doesn't seem to do anything.
No disintegration for me, please.
Anne.
Oh, Anne is
Alright. Anne's life force will leap from the jar in Kiana's hand and attempt to grab the largest life force here.
Interesting.
Okay.
I wouldn't leave you guys. Anne would die before she left you guys alone. You're her patriots.
Her people she knows.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you have to be within 10 feet.
Per level.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So. Okay, cool. So, he gets a saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah, so you try to, like, enter the Efreet's mind and you're just rebuffed.
Ah.
You
Okay.
bounce off him.
So Anne's life force will return to Kiana's jar.
Yeah, and from up in the air, you can see somebody seems to be descending from up high.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
If you'd like to take it away, and it seems to have a hellhound wrapped up in his arms.
Fire for the fire god.
Well, as you see this random dude descend, you realize he has barely half a face. No nose.
John Dorian.
One eye's gone. Half of a lip. He's got almost nothing. Black robe on. Got a little puppy. So I see the party, right? I can see everything.
Yeah, you can see what's going on here.
Where it's got skulls, does it count as undead?
No.
Dang. There goes my plan.
Sure.
Well, guess I'll just like. What do I want to do? What does summon swarm do in a plane of fire?
The
Summon
swarm
random
would.
shit.
This
Well,
is an honest question.
The swarm would probably just die right away, right? Because it.
Okay.
Burn
Yeah, I
up.
was going to say. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Never mind. That's like completely useless. I'll just see what the range is. Quick.
Because it's like rats, bats, flying insects, beetles, and centipedes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, well, wait. This is dumb. I would
Maybe
really
if you rolled like beetles and centipedes, I could say they're cockroaches, and they might live in like a super hot environment.
1 second. My thing doesn't want to work to tell me what my spell does. Give me a moment. Okay, there it is. So 40. So.
The only reason I know that about Summon Swarm is because I made a macro for it yesterday.
Ah. Yeah, no, that is how it works. And this also says it's dispelled, like, the Summon Swarm can be destroyed by area of effect spells.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you guys are living inside a fireball right now, so
Right.
it would just...
I'm just gonna launch a lightning bolt at this hellhound right here.
Okay, so Lightning Bolt is actually an AoE effect, so it can start from any point, and it can either be 40 foot long and 10 feet wide, or 80 feet long and 5 feet wide,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah. The only caveat is it has to shoot directly away from the wizard.
Right, so yeah, you could go like this, or...
Okay, wait, I'll just... Since she's literally just 80 feet away, could I fire it through this hellhound right here, through the power elemental, into the Alfiend?
Yep, that's fine, yeah.
I'll do that then.
So roll for the damage.
The damage, let me check real quick. That is 1d4 per level spellcaster. 5, so 36. $21.
Alright, nice. So they all fail their saving throws. So the Hellhound gets badly singed. The Pyre Elemental takes a big chunk.
Poor little Allie.
And the
poor little
Elefiend,
Hellhound.
yeah, gets badly singed. And is kind of on the ground, you know,
Yeah.
looking all blackened.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll another initiative for my doggy. God.
Oh, yeah. If you want
4. Well,
to the initiative. 7, if we... So it's Owexel first.
Oexel will... He'll suffer not the dragon fiend to live, as he will fly overhead away from the fight and will throw off some magic missiles in an attempt to kill the abominations.
The Obama nations.
Thanks, Obama
Thanks,
Nation.
Obama nation.
Is 2 damage enough to finish this first one off?
It is. It is. Falls to the ground from the first bolt.
Oexel will suffer not the dragon fiend to live again, and will 5 damage for the second one.
Okay, which is not enough to finish that one off.
Damn. No, I failed in my duty to kill these assholes.
Spivey.
So Spivey's gonna attempt to sneak over to this cage.
Mhm.
And he gets to about right there.
Yeah.
Whoops. It's like 1 foot too far, my bad. There we go.
That doesn't make a big difference. Yeah, and you can kind of see there's like a wizard in there, and he seems to just be sleeping on the ground, despite the Efreets shouting at him, trying to get him to wake up. And you see he's wearing like this weird mask thing as well.
The wizard is?
Yeah,
Okay.
this thing over his mouth and
What-
nose.
Is this the opening to the cage here?
Yes.
Yeah. And does it look like there's a lock? Or what?
It does look to be locked, yes.
Okay. With one lock, or can I see from here how many locks?
It just looks like there's just a padlock on it, and that's it.
Okay. Very well. Nice. All right. Thank you. That's
Alright. Malignus.
Malignus.
Pup.
Yep. That pupper's gonna like run up and try to maul this other one.
Yeah. Some nice
Uh,
dogfight action.
just dogfighting ring.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1d10 on for his attack. So,
Gotta
got to
roll
roll
to hit
anything.
first.
1d20. Roll a 1.
Okay.
Never mind. He can't even.
Roll
Get
on the
back here.
d20. See what happens.
9.
Okay. So he slips and falls to the ground and takes 2 points of damage
Just
and is now on the ground in front of this other hellhound. Peregrine.
Peregrine's going to move up to here He's going to point his lance that way, and he's going to say deform.
Okay. So it's oh god, I always forget Master Disruption. It's such a weird one. It's like 5d4 plus 10, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so the Hellhound right in front of you is just immediately blasted apart by the beam, forced to the ground in like several pieces. The Fire Elemental is also hit hard by this beam. And the Outer Fiend is just completely obliterated, just is rendered to dust by this beam.
I hope
And all the stuff falls to the ground.
Oh, okay. Phew. I was like, I hope it didn't have another mace plus 4 that we're destroying.
Yeah. All right. Doral.
Let's see. Doral quickly assesses the situation and moves in to attack this dragon-looking motherfucker from... Can he get to behind him back here without...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to back attack the fuck out of this half-dragon looking with his Alufine's Footman's Mace plus 4.
Yep.
Okay. So rear, and that should be it. Hits a -6, and I don't know
Nice.
if it's a crit or not. Or
It's a crit as well, so yeah, you
are they large or no?
they are size large.
Okay, 14 damage.
Yeah, so I guess you just sever his spine right from behind, and he falls to the ground,
Crunch.
dead instantly.
Suffer not the dragon to live.
Kiana.
Is this ground like dirt or is it more like magma?
It is solid. It's like solid rock, but it's like heated. You know, it's hot.
Okay, can I want to use Earth Maw on this uninjured dragon dude.
Ooh,
Can I do that in this realm?
that sounds like an earthquakey thingy. Nice.
What spell is it?
Earth Maw?
Earth Maw?
Like a mouth
It's
in
a
the ground?
druid spell.
Or was it in the Druid's Handbook?
Yeah, it's in the druid handbook.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
cool.
why I don't recognize it. Okay, let me just check the spell book.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, I probably read this like 15 years
I've-
ago, but yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely read it, but Earthmaw causes a patch of ground 10 feet in diameter to open and form a gigantic mouth with stalactite teeth. The mouth springs forth on a short serpentine neck, much like a water weird, and attacks in the direction the caster indicates. Then it retracts into the earth and closes solidly. The sight of an Earthmaw spell appears as if the ground has been tilled recently.
Oh,
The mouth can attack one large creature, 2 man-sized creatures, or 4 small-sized creatures within 10 feet of its outer edge. It can strike multiple creatures only if they remain clustered within a 10-foot diameter circle adjacent to the maw. The Earthmaw attacks as a monster with hit dice equal to the caster's level. Creatures standing on the site of the maw suffer a +3 penalty to armor class for the purposes of this attack only. Okay, so where are you putting it and what are you attacking?
I want to put it. Hold on a second. How do I like ping or something?
Hold down left click somewhere.
Yeah, or you can use the ruler tool and point.
Use the ruler tool. I want to put it in this area here and attack it at this guy over here.
Okay. There we are.
oh, cool.
There's a big scary mouth.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it like snaps out to it snaps out to bite the dragon kid. If you want to So what level are you?
7.
Right. And I actually don't believe fire is opposed to earth. I don't believe you do cast at a low level with earth spells in the plane of fire. I think in the plane of water and air you do.
Mm-hmm.
So 7. So okay. So you roll a d20 plus 10 then to hit with this mouth. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a hit, and it does a d4 points of damage per level of the caster.
Ooh.
So 7d4.
So ones. Oh, good lord.
Nice.
What spell is this?
Earth Maw? It's
Earth Maw.
in the Druid handbook.
It's a druid only spell, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so the more like reaches out and bites a huge chunk out of the this creature, and then obviously the more disappears. Only lasts 1 round. But there's like a huge chunk missing out of the dragonkin, and then the earth just returns to normal. Durol.
Dural's
Nice spell.
Dural only has 20 feet of movement left, so I guess he'll try to get within range of something. Oh, it looks like maybe he can reach this.
The other hellhound.
The other
Yeah.
hellhound, maybe right about there from the side, maybe.
Yep, that's a back attack. I'll give you back attack for that.
Okay, okay. This is with his dagger, so it's not anything huge.
Yeah.
Levels will change that though. Hit a -4.
All right. Yeah. That's a crit.
Wow. Are they small or medium, or are they
wait.
large?
Sorry, it's not a crit. You rolled a 15. Never mind. They're small and medium. So you do
8.
8 damage to it. Nice.
Neat.
I mean, you say it's a dagger and it doesn't do much, but it consistently does a lot.
Yeah.
Like
but
8.
Mostly
That's
because
basically like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, large.
Okay. The pyre elemental suddenly roars to life, and it's going to turn towards Dural.
Oh.
And it's going to lash out at you with like a whip of fire.
Ow! This is gonna fucking hurt.
Okay, wow, you get crit.
Oh god.
No, Dural.
For 23 points of damage.
Oh my
Can
god.
you, can you roll a saving throw for your armor, please? Versus magical fire.
Ooh. Do I get to save first, or do I just go straight to item saves?
It says it specifically affects your armor
Ah, wow.
according
Okay.
to the creature.
I don't have access to item saves. You got to do it.
Just roll a d20 and I'll work it out.
Okay.
I'll open up the little.
Nope.
Oh geez. Okay, so your armor decreases by a point of AC.
Magical
Melts
point.
and warps.
Wait,
It's-
is he wearing? Yeah, he's wearing magic armor.
Yeah. So it just it becomes an AC lower for now as it's melted and
Okay.
warped by the heat.
It's
It's not destroyed, but
it's Alu Fiend Plate Mail +1 +2 versus Fire +4 fire item. So, but I did roll
Yeah.
a 1, so
a 1 is still a fail. Yeah.
okay.
Unfortunately,
Saves
you can get it repaired. But
+4
until
fire
then.
item saves AC 18, so it drops down to AC 17, and my AC changes to 22. And surprised is 18.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now the Dragonkin are going to move in. This guy is going to rush at Hausk. And he's actually going to try to wrestle with Hausk.
Running to your death?
Okay, so yeah, he manages to get a hold of Hausk. And can we have an opposed strength roll, please? So D8 plus your
right?
strength. Yeah. Okay, tie again.
It's a tie?
It's a tie.
Wow.
Okay, it's a tie again.
Okay.
All right. He picks you up, lifts you off the ground, and throws you into the sea of fire.
You son of a bitch. God damn. Fucking dragon. This is I'm getting flashbacks. This has happened to me. Holy shit.
So you get thrown into the sea of fire, and you just start falling. So you fall like 60 feet through the infinite sea of fire.
I stop myself with my wings.
Yeah, you're obviously not burning up, but you're 60 feet lower. This guy is going to run up to the pup, and he's going to take a swing at him as he's on the ground.
No, puppy.
And he hits.
Okay, how
For
much damage?
15 points of damage.
Oh, puppy, no.
Zavi.
All right. I'm going to fire a bone arrow here.
Oh, if you're using the bone bow, it only gets one shot per round, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
I'm just firing a bone arrow at the ground.
Okay, yeah. Let me grab the... There we go. A skeleton sprouts... Oh, wait, I need to make an item saving throw. Okay, yeah, the skeleton kind of sprouts up on the ground,
Yay.
shakes its head and starts to look around. And then it rushes at the fire elemental and starts to claw it with its bare hands.
Yeah.
Hits. It touches the fire elemental and then instantly dies to the fire damage for touching it.
Nice.
Damn.
I was hoping that because he was bony, he was going to be more resistant.
Unfortunately not. But not before he does claw the fire elemental for 4 points of damage.
Hey.
Yeah. Not in vain.
The Hellhound's next. This Hellhound is going to turn to Doral to attack him, and this Hellhound here is going to turn to the downed Hellhound next to him. He's going to try and bite at him. Okay, so Malignus gets bitten for 8. Doral is fine. His armor protects him.
Okay.
So the Efreet is going to kind of look around, and seeing the Alu Fiend behind him turn to turn to dust. A big smile spreads across his face. And he looks over at the party and he says, "I really do have to thank you all, but I can't let you leave here unpunished." And he kind of holds his hand out, and a flame appears, and he holds the flame in his hand, and he turns to Doral to throw it at him, and he hits him.
Ooh.
For 8.
Okay, Doral hits the ground. He's at -5.
All right, so
Covering
Doral
up
is
his
bleeding out. Zavi, you shot with the bone bow this round, so no more attacks. And initiatives again.
Maitreya, Hourglass, Physique, Standard, and TNT. No. Look at how cute that top is. Like, look at the skirt, though. The skirt's like shit. Yeah. And and that's the textures it comes with. So I was like, I ain't doing the textures it comes with. That's what everybody's doing. I'm like, ew.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So House goes first.
That
They should
one,
be
yeah.
one.
So House will, with two gigantic flaps, House will fly out of the sea like Black Jesus, right? Seem to walk on thin air as it walks towards his rival enemy. So this is for all the times you fucked me over, and will stab it twice.
The guy says, "We've never met before."
I don't care. And House will do its darnest to kill it.
Okay.
Fuck Dragonborn, man. Was the first shot enough to kill it?
No.
Alright. And he'll remove his spear from its gullet and turn it back around as he slices open its neck and goes, "That's for throwing me off the rock." I do believe
Okay.
that's a crit. That's a crit with the mastery system too.
That's enough to kill him. He falls to the ground with his head kind of hanging limply by a thread off his neck.
Alright. House will backflip in front of the Hellhound and stay there and take the bite for Dural.
But I don't know you.
I don't know you. Utterly decapitated.
I mean, yeah, you can't really occupy the same square.
Hmm. So could I?
You can stand on Dural's unconscious body.
Alright, I will stand on Dural's corpse then.
Alright. Phil.
Phil is gonna get out a scroll he has, and he's gonna use the scroll of healing on Doral. I don't know what it does, how good it is though.
Ooh, heal?
Ooh, is it a
That's-
scroll of heal?
It's
Oh,
that's your last remaining scroll of heal, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure.
100%.
Yeah.
So you run up to Dural, and Dural is cured of all ailments. Even that one time where he felt a little bit embarrassed about his performance at the dance recital, he feels fine about that now. He's completely fine about that. You know, that little bit of OCD he had, where he had to have his cheese spotless before he'd eat it. That's completely gone. He's completely mentally healthy. He's completely physically healthy. He has House standing on him.
Oh, sorry, buddy. The blacks are standing
what
over
the
the
fuck
whites
you
right
doing?
now.
What the fuck is happening? White power.
Not like that. Yes.
And it's finally time where the blacks are standing over the whites, and House will kind of shimmy off of him, but maintain his position and shit. I don't know.
Dural doesn't know what's going on, but he feels good about it. That's all that he knows. So you do have to touch him if you want to cast it, Rory. So you're gonna have to run up to him to do it, but that's okay.
Okay. Okay, I don't want to do it anymore then. Oh well, I've already done it.
Does that cure my armor too?
No. Cheeky. All right. Zavi.
Yeah, I'm going to move away from the Dragonborn guy and wait, do I have to wait, where can I guess I can move here and have line of sight of the Efreet, right?
You have line of sight from the Efreet where you were before, if you wanted.
Well, I just want to move away from the Dragonborn.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Yep.
Would,
You can
would,
shoot
it,
from
would
there.
I need Would I need to go to the other side of the fire elemental, or can I see him from here?
You can see him from there. That's fine.
All right.
He's flying in the air a little bit, so he's
Okay.
pretty big.
Oh,
9 feet tall.
here, let me go ahead and roll for initiative again.
Yeah, but it does this. It does the same thing you do on your auto hide. Or your HUD.
Oh, well, don't forget to add your weapon speed.
Oh, yeah. Actually, wait.
And if you
Let's
roll
say
off the sheet
7.
and you have your token selected, it'll automatically populate it for you, and you don't have to put it in yourself.
No, I haven't made this one either.
So if you're a Hellhound, the initiative will be weapon speed will be 3.
Yep.
And for you, it'll be determined by whatever spell you're casting.
Well, I'm going to be casting.
So you should be able to just change it yourself in the turn order.
Yeah, I will.
I haven't made that.
Put it in there. There we go. So, he's at 11.
What it should look like. What you
I am
under
7.
well, just a little bit on the leg. This is not a huge deal.
But yeah, Zavi, that is a hit, and the arrow kind of sticks in the Efreet, doing 7 damage to him. But he doesn't even seem bothered. Like, it doesn't even show on his face there's an arrow sticking out of him. And he just laughs.
Good sign, guys.
Have you got your initiative sorted?
Anyone want to run up and grab that wand?
What? Oh, yeah. Let me fix that again. Slate sword.
One still won't be active for like 3 rounds.
Sorry this is taking so long. I've got to go through the freaking book.
If you're thinking about the casting time of a spell, for wizards it's usually 1 per spell level.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. That works.
There are some exceptions, but most of them are like that.
Yeah, you're out. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that.
Okay. So, we were at Savvy just did his round, right? And Dural.
Can Dural stand up or?
Yeah, you can like push House off you and stand up.
Okay. What does it cost me? The whole round action, whole round move?
Half an action, I'll say.
Half an action?
Yeah. So if you have
So, like,
multiple
one attack?
attacks, I'll let
Okay.
you get 1.
Okay. I guess
House will shimmy over.
for now I will just finish off this Hellhound with this LU Fiend's Footman's Mace +4.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's front. Of course. AC 3,
Yep, that's a hit.
8 damage.
So yeah, the same as your dagger did
Yeah.
last round. Okay. Anne.
Alright. Anne's form will again leap from Kiana's jar. Alright. And will you see like a spectral form of Anne, and she flies out, but she's got like long nails on her hands. She flies towards the Efreet and tries to like claw at his barrier, get into his mind.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to kind of force whatever's in the body down. Right? And you are
Yeah.
now occupying
So
his
I will
body.
throw the Efreet soul will fly all the way to Kiana's jar, and the Efreet will scream out, "I'm a shitty wizard! I'm a shitty wizard! Stop! I'm a shitty wizard!"
Wow. You've got an Efreet body now.
And I have an Efreet in a jar.
Yeah, see? It comes in 2
Okay. Phil.
He's already had his. I just did my initiative again. You re-rolled it.
Oh, right.
Re-rolled
Okay.
it.
Spivey.
Okay, so Spivey is going to move on up to this door and bust out those lockpicks and start picking away. I've built the duration for picking locks into the lockpicking check. So when you roll it, it'll GM roll and only you can see the duration.
Okay. Yeah, if you've got it, then go for it.
Oh, well then I would see the duration if I were to roll it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's together.
Where have you got it?
It's underground.
If you click on, oh right, you don't have checks. Okay, my bad.
I want to put something good on the shirt.
Okay, skill, pick, open locks. Yeah. So it says I succeed and it takes 5 rounds.
All right. I see. Okay. So I'll yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you seem to be having luck with the lock, but it's going to take you a little while to get it open.
Yeah.
Alexel.
Alexel will continue his rapid preaching about the dangers of letting a dragonborn anywhere near you. Kind of xenophobic, but it makes sense in the long run. Cannot suffer the dragons to live. And I'll shoot both his magic missiles. Oh, well, I suppose. I suppose I had that coming eventually. He'll still throw all his magic missiles onto the dragonborn.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, take some damage from those magic missiles. Okay, and that same dragonborn is going to take another swing at the hellhound.
Oh, puppy, no.
And hits him again. Ooh.
I swear to God.
For 10 this time.
Oh,
It's a good thing this hellhounds have so much health.
he's down to 8.
Alright, Dorian.
Cast Raven Feeblement on the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and good old roll for that.
I need to do a saving throw. Okay, yeah. So the Dragonborn suddenly his arms go limp and his axe falls to the ground, and he falls down to one knee as he's enfeebled.
Oh, yay.
Malignus.
He's gonna... Okay, so would he... Do I have to roll for him to get up?
No, he can just get up.
Okay. If I tried to withdraw him, would the Hellhound get an attack of opportunity on him?
Not if you withdraw, no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna withdraw him.
Okay.
He is coming back to me. His 8 health is too little to play with right now. He's gonna sit back there like a good dog.
Peregrine.
Peregrine's going to charge at this hellhound.
Yep.
Stab it with the spear.
Looks like me and Kiana's gonna have to fend for ourselves against a Hellhound, a Dragonborn.
Yeah. Well, Peregrine's just a goblin. He can't help. Give him a break.
What the hell? Did I roll like a 1?
You rolled a 4, unfortunately. Yeah. Not a hit. Hellhound. So this one is going to come charging at Kiana. And then that one there, looking a little bit confused as to how Doral is suddenly back on his feet when he could have just sworn he just ripped his throat out, is going to take another bite at Doral. Kiana gets hit. Doral is fine. For 6. Kiana.
I'm gonna run away from this hellhound and cast Cure Moderate on Malignus.
If you're running away, you'll take an attack of opportunity. If you're going to move and cast.
In that case, I'm just gonna run away.
Okay.
Well, puppy ain't gonna save us now.
So, Savvy, you suddenly feel this presence behind you as the Efreet appears right behind you, and the body you're occupying suddenly fades away. It's just an illusion, disappears, and you return back to your
Wait.
flask. You thought you were occupying his body, but you weren't. You were just in the middle of.
You just got
Space.
hat tricked, son.
And the Efreet chugs a potion, and then he reaches to grapple you from behind. Savvy.
Well, because they say I'm gonna work on it, and then as it goes, Neil can make business.
I don't know what I could do.
Well, he rolls to hit, and yeah, basically he's wrestling you, and he's got his arms wrapped around your chest, and he's crushing you. And this round, you take 14 points of damage.
Jesus.
And you see the Efreet give a big smile towards Kiana, who's holding the little flask.
Fantastic.
Next is the Elemental.
Wait, he smiled towards the flask?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
And the Elemental is going to lash out again at Hausk this time.
I'm going through all the full perm crap I haven't done yet.
And misses you, just kind of bounces off your armor. Savvy, you're being wrestled with, so you can attempt to make an opposed strength check to break free.
Nothing else I can do, huh?
You can attack with a weapon that's smaller than you are.
That's true. Yeah. You can attack with a small size weapon as well,
Or you could wrestle
and
back.
you can even attack with weapons that are bigger. You just get penalties.
All I have is the long swords.
Oh, those are the pants with the holes on the side.
Or you could use martial arts. Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know how long a long sword is in comparison to my body.
It's a medium weapon. You're a medium creature.
He always does that to everyone else when they laugh. He always makes fun of their laugh, and then you do it to him, which is even funnier.
So you're gonna. What's the plan?
I guess I'll just try to do an opposed strength check.
Sure. So you do a D8 plus your strength.
He's like, no, you are not using Sal's words on me.
Okay, no good. It feels like there's a weight of, like, the crushing on your body is like there's a mountain sitting on you. There's no way you can break through of his grip this time.
Yeah, I figured.
Initiatives again, please.
Would I be able to use a longsword while being crushed?
You can, but you get -4 to hit if you're using like a weapon that's larger than you are, or the same size that you are. Sorry, but you can try.
Oh, I rolled bad. I just don't want my puppy to get murdered. Like literally, like what kind of like horrible circumstances happen if a familiar dies?
That's one of the special ones.
Yeah, you immediately faint and you make a system shock check. If you fail, you die. If you pass, you lose a con point forever.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Fuck. Charm plant won't help me now.
No, that's right.
Maybe I have something in my mystical pockets.
All right, everybody done initiative?
Wait, now I think about it. What would a vial of holy water do to a hellhound?
Throw it and find out. House.
Alright, House will dispose of this hellhound in front of and then go for the pyre elemental.
Yep. Yeah, so that's enough to finish off that hellhound.
Mike check.
And hey, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's enough to finish off the pyre elemental as well. You stab through the skull and it falls apart, and like a big pile of skulls, and the fire, dissipates. Zavi.
Just gonna try and stab at him with my sword.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna roll with my macro, but I guess do a -4 to that.
Yeah. So 80-20 is a hit. So and he is size large. So you slash at him for 10. And he kind of winces, but doesn't let go of you. Anne.
Anne is furious that she was tricked. Right. She will run at the Ifrit's body again. Her claws extending in her fury.
Mhm.
Kind of reminiscent of the hag.
What even is Anne?
You know what? You could ask me that question, and I don't know anymore.
Yeah, so again, you attempt to take over the Ifrit's mind, his real mind this time, but you are rebuffed. Bounce off his mental defenses. Or whatever, willpower. Whatever fucking means by which people resist magic jar, whatever that is.
Just kind of bounce off a bubble and rebound back to Kiana.
Yeah,
Mental fortitude.
yeah, something like that. Insert hippie bullshit here. Right, Zavi.
I'm gonna stab at him again.
Yep.
So -4 to that 19.
Yep, so that's a hit again. So you slash at him for another 13. Which he's not looking too happy about.
Well, he fucking grabbed me, that son of a bitch.
Phil?
Just gonna go behind the Ifrit, start punching him in the back of the head, donkey punch him.
Yeah, okay. He is 9 feet tall, by the way, so...
Probably can't donkey punch him then. Rubbish.
For sure. Throw out them punches.
Damn. Throwing hands at this Ifrit.
So that's 2 hits. So damage versus large. For
Well.
11. Kiana.
I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate on Malignus.
Yeah, you little puppy.
Alright, nice.
Wow, for a whopping 2.
Yeah!
That's like as good as my ones usually.
Yeah.
I do better with my light ones usually.
Maybe you should have healing proficiency instead for more.
Yeah.
For real.
Spivey, you continuing to pick the lock, right?
Yeah, still picking the lock.
Cool. Oexel.
Seeing his... Oh, wait. It's still alive? Alright. Alexa will fly around, land on the cage, and start shooting off more and more magic missiles. Because that thing needs to die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you're able to finish it off with the magic missiles as the already weakened and baby-like Dragonborn falls to the ground as it's impaled by these hot arcane missiles that just obliterate it.
Suffer not the Dragonborn to live! Ah!
Alright. Peregrine.
Peregrine's gonna go to the side of the Ifrit and stab him.
Yeah.
Don't know why with Peregrine. I always go to the initiative for some reason. It's just with him. What the hell?
He wants to initiative so badly. Alright. No good. The Efreet is kind of able to dodge out of the way even though he's wrestling with Zavi. Doral.
Okay, so Dural's gonna come to the rescue down here. And back attack this Hellhound.
Yep.
So rear. Hits AC 7.
No good. No good. Dorian.
I'm going to pull out a vial of holy water and just chuck it at this hellhound.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Okay, baby, come on. Wait, I get to add... Wait, do I add Dex or Strength to this?
Dex and Thaco.
Okay, I should have a Thaco of 19, I think? Is that what wizards have before level 6?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, +1.
+1, and then... Please, Papa, give me some Dex. Dex set. His Dex is a 10, so nothing, no help there. Roll
Okay,
7.
that is actually a hit. So you throw the bottle at the Hellhound, and the bottle mildly harms it. The water doesn't seem to do anything.
Dang.
Splashes water on it.
How much damage does the bottle do?
Does it A damage?
Yes.
Malignus.
Well, Malignus with his newfound 2 HP is gonna hold.
Alright. Dural.
Dural is going to attack again with his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Little old dagger +1 from the rear.
Yeah, he said that for a long
Watch
time
it,
now.
Fucking crit. Okay, -1. Doing 5 damage.
Yeah, so not a crit, but it does do 5.
Oh, it's not a crit. Yeah.
Yeah. The Hellhound is gonna turn to attack Dural, who just stabbed him in the bum.
Yeah.
And tries to bite at Dural, but can't get through his armor. The Efreet is going to continue to squeeze Zavi, and you guys see him disappear. But Zavi is still getting squeezed. So this time you're going to take 15. As the Efreet disappears.
I've just posted all the classes Thacos into the Discord.
Yeah. Oh, you added the monster one too?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's also a special monster one that I haven't been able to figure out yet. It's weird.
Oh, yeah. Zavi?
Can I use... I mean, he's still squeezing me, so I feel like
Yeah.
I should know where he is still.
Yeah, you are going to have more trouble hitting him still, so it'll be at -8. But you can still do it.
Damn it. I can't like feel the pressure of where his arms are around me or something. No.
Yeah, you can, but it's kind of awkward still, and
Okay.
you can't. It's still like confusing, like not being able to see.
Okay.
No good.
Yeah.
Good. And initiatives again. Actually, there's only one enemy left. No, there's 2. Never mind. So yeah, initiatives. Yeah, and some other monsters have weird Thaco as well. Usually from like the monster supplements, like not the normal core books.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's not a.
Like a lot of the Ravenloft stuff has some weird as hell
Yeah.
Faco.
I think a lot of the dragons and then the hydras have special Thaco that's really strange, and I haven't been able to figure it out.
Yeah, I think you basically just have to look it up beforehand, pretty
Yep.
much.
Yep. Of course,
All right.
dragons are... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Everybody done initiative?
Yep.
Okay. Hausk.
So if I rush up to Xavier's and I miss, I will hit him, right?
Yes, unless you take a cold shot.
Cold shot, nothing. Alright, House will hold his action then. Until the end of the round, until something happens. Maybe
Okay.
someone will hit him and reveal him. I
Zavi.
don't know.
Just gonna keep swinging at the air in front of me.
Okay. You're kind of being like grappled from behind, really. So
Oh.
you're like throwing your arms over your shoulder to like try and hit him from behind.
For some reason, I thought I was facing him. No, I got you.
Is that including the penalties?
That is not.
Okay, no good then. And your offhand?
Okay. So 10.
Okay, yeah, not a hit. So the Efreet suddenly appears and continues to give you the squeeze. You take 16 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So I'm at. Wait one.
Quest for the mystical.
I'm at negative 12.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's
so as you fall unconscious, the Efreet opens his arms and lets you fall to the ground, and then turns towards Phil and Peregrine.
How does the Constitution work versus my health?
What's your con? 14. Okay, so you have 2 more rounds until you die, as you bleed out. Oh, Exel.
Can you guys like stop
All right.
dying?
Yeah, Alexa will take his scorpion form and drag Xavius away from the fight.
Okay, now I have to go grab his scorpion token. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake. Alright.
He's like, fucking, was it air rescue? Air rescue! Air rescue! As he rushes over, transforms and grabs Xavius and drags him off, and bandages his wounds, so he doesn't get absolutely stomped on. Yeah. Oh, nice. Got the black. Is that the African black one? Black African scorpion.
What even is
Nah,
it?
that's P. Imperator. It's American.
Ah, shit. Shitty with taxology.
Is it House going to take his action, or are you going to still...
Mm.
Alright, Hellhound is going to go in that case. Alright, it's going to take a bite out of Durall. Actually, he's going to open his mouth and breathe fire on Durall. Can Durall make a saving throw versus breath weapon, please?
I gotta make this 50% save. Come on.
Yeah, you failed them all so far, haven't you?
Yeah. That was +3 from Dex. There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
So you only take 4 damage.
Okay.
Wait, can Mod do that?
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, it can.
What's the damage on that thing?
1 per hit die, and then
Okay.
half if they make a saving throw, rounded up. Spivey.
He's still picking locks. I think he's got 2 rounds left.
2 rounds left, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, is it 1 hit die per level? No, he's level 4, so it'll be 4 damage. Oh.
He's 5 hit die. He's 5 hit die.
Oh, 5 hit die.
So do 5.
That ain't too
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, if you think about it as like an attack, you don't have to roll to hit because they do d10s with their bite anyway. So,
Yeah.
Dorian.
Okay, seeing my poor little puppy getting hit like that. I mean, seeing the puppy attacking that guy, I'm going to throw 3 darts at it. Just whip him out and start tossing. Let's see if I manage to murder good old Daryl with him. The darts. Just roll. 1.
I mean, usually with darts, they would go like sequentially, but yeah, we'll just do them all right now for the moment.
That can just be easier for us to do them all at the same time. Okay.
So one of those is a hit. If you want to roll the
So,
D3 dart damage.
the glorious D3. I should just use Magic Missile.
Nice.
All right. So you do another 1 damage to the Hellhound this round.
You get him eventually, I think.
You've got him on a you've got him on like a 30-round clock. You nearly got him. Right. Your Hellhound.
Seeing that one's got its back turned, it wants to run up and just, like, I don't know, bite it in the haunch.
Yep.
Come on, don't be stupid again, buddy. Oh, he crit.
Nice.
Okay, nice. So a crit means that you bite them and then you also breathe fire on them. So roll another d20 to see what the crit does for 1.
15.
Okay. So the crit is going to be double damage. So roll 2d10.
10. Hey, that's 8 damage.
Yep. So you bite him for 8, and then you also breathe fire on him, which doesn't do anything.
Yeah, because it's
Hellhound.
immune.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's like, oh. Oh,
But that does happen when you crit. So
yeah, I know.
remember. Phil.
It's his specialization. He's going to punch him.
Oh, and so the Hellhound, as you bite its like leg, you break
Yeah.
its leg as well. You break the bone. Correct.
That's what it
Yeah.
serves. Biting my puppy while it's down.
Okay, so that's 1 hit, Phil.
What is this monster's AC?
Well, he only hit chainmail for the last 2, so
Oh. Oh, yeah. I forgot. No, sorry. I was thinking of another thing.
Durol.
This is Deral's first attack? Yeah, okay. So, mace to the face.
Hey, I gotta go pick up my dog from the groomer. I'll probably be about 15 minutes.
Okay, you're unconscious anyway, so you'll be alright.
Right. All right.
Cat explosion. Hit, finally,
Yep.
-3 with the mace. I don't know if that's
Yep.
a crit or not.
It's not a crit.
Okay. 10 damage to this one, I guess?
9. 9.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 9.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
My puppy.
Dagger.
A lot of minimums today on hits with the mace. Jeez.
Seems that mace is doing wrong.
It's just rolling shitty today. I usually do like over
Yeah.
10 damage with it per hit.
Usually Durol is pretty good because he has really good strength, but
Yeah.
Another minimum.
oh, that's right. Yeah, you failed on this. Yeah. Anne. Anne.
With absolute greed, all right, Anne will launch her attack at the Ifrit a final time.
I know why.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Dorian, you were right. I've got +2/+2 plugged in to that mace instead of +4/+4.
So that would definitely help.
Yeah.
Although I think most of the misses today, it wouldn't even have made a difference. But
Right.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, you can't enter the Ifrit's mind again.
Yeah.
Makes a saving throw.
Damn. Alright. Absolute greed. Can House go for the Ifrit now?
Yeah.
House will run up. He's going to try to stab the Ifrit.
Yeah.
They take it out all in one go?
Yeah, that first stab is enough to kill it. It's quite weakened. So you kind of stab it through the heart, and it goes, and then fades away into flames. Disappears.
And House will turn around and throw his spear at the Hellhound.
Okay.
It's terrible. Terrible. Oh my god, don't hit me like
You
this.
best not roll a 1, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, if I roll a 1, this thing's going to skitter into the fucking plane of fire and be gone
Into
forever.
Yeah.
But I got
Well,
it.
you know, I'll have to roll a 50% to see if I die or not because it hits my puppy.
Yeah, or roll or somebody, yeah. Alright, yeah, so the Hellhound is skewered by the spear and falls to the ground dead. And that is the end of combat.
Before we do that, I want to do something quickly.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna. Okay. Phil doesn't realize the Hellhound is Dorian, so he's gonna run up and punch him.
Okay, hold on. Alright, continue the round. Hold on. Right. Peregrine,
But he doesn't do anything.
does Phil not go, quick, get the Hellhound, Peregrine?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
The
It's like, what
farm!
are you doing, man? Why are you not getting a Hellhound? He's like, oh shit. Yeah. And he runs up, and he's gonna stab him.
Groblash shank.
No, not this again. I've let you learn.
He doesn't hit.
Alright, fortunately, Peregrine's spear bounces off the hard hide of the Hellhound. Derol.
Didn't we see that Hellhound help us though?
Yeah, well, Phil didn't. He made an intelligence check that he failed, so...
Yeah. Dural's just gonna say, no, wait, no. That's a good Hellhound, not a bad one. That one helped us.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
His name literally means equal fire.
But I don't know Dural's alignment, so I'm gonna leave it alone. You can autopilot him as the DM, because I don't know Dural's alignment. Like, if he's good, he might actually attack it. If he's not good, I don't know what he would do.
It should have been on his character sheet when I gave it to you, was it not?
No. You put question marks in his alignment, and I have not been
Oh,
able to
that's right.
decipher that yet. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't have, like, true seeing or no alignment or anything like that.
That's great.
Yeah, no, he probably wouldn't attack the Hellhound,
Okay.
seeing as he saw it help out. What about Kiana? What's Kiana's?
I'm actually gonna run over to Zavi and attempt to save him.
He's been bandaged by the giant scorpion you see holding him. so he's
gonna be
okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
All
scorpion
right,
just kind of claws up you.
In
I
that
suppose.
case, I'm gonna cure light wounds on Millie. Because
What are you doing? What? Why?
That's my familiar. Please stop. Please.
Bro,
Oh my God.
one.
Who are you?
I
See,
swear, my
even-
little puppy.
Even the fates want him dead. Look at that, a 1.
Am I about to die? That's the real question.
Okay, we'll just keep initiatives the same. Hausk.
Alright. Hausk is like... Wait, did Hausk see?
I mean,
I suppose... Shit, there's a Hellhound. Hausk will wrestle it. 'Cause Zavi might want this one too.
No.
So Hausk's gonna come up behind it and give it a good old Hemlick. Cause gotta save them demons, man.
okay.
Can I not just scream? It's my familiar. Please.
So,
Please quit molesting him.
wait,
The non-lethal damage at most.
We have to chop off 8. Don't
I've got
forget.
a lot invested.
Yeah.
So
in
that's
him.
actually not a hit. The Hellhound wriggles out of your grip.
For fuck's sake.
Slippery doggy. Get it before it hits someone.
That's my retirement plan.
Xavier's on the ground. Alexel.
Lexel goes, yeah, get him, yeah. He just sits there.
All the Hellhounds are dead. Spivey, you finally get the cage open.
Okay.
Still during combat, which I'm surprised
Okay,
happened, but
I go in and I wake this person up, like quietly, like shaking them, and like holding my finger to my lips, like shh, like that.
so he kind of he goes "Nyah, nyah, nyah," and then sits up and he stretches. He's like, and he looks around and he's like, oh, what happened here?
Shh. I shush.
What's been going on?
I shush him, and I say,
okay.
"You're going to escape now. Come with me."
Oh, okay. It looks like you killed them all.
And I'm gonna bring the person down this way towards the portal because I want to get the fuck out of here as quickly as possible. And I moved 1 foot too far, so I'm gonna move back. Yeah. While sneaking.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess he'll follow behind you, not as sneakily as you.
Yeah. Take a little wrench off. There we go.
For the love of Christ, please stop hurting him.
Dorian.
I'm just gonna run up and hold him and just scream, "Stop hurting my dog!"
Who are you?
I've been helping you, you stupid.
Who are you?
I just ran up and hold him. I was like, I was chasing down a necromancer, man. I don't know how I got here. Jumped through his portal, saw that weird demon thing. Just kind of sat back helping y'all out. Please quit touching my puppy. Please. See this like grotesque looking monster just screaming about his puppy.
So, Phil, what do you think about this?
My whole 4 charisma.
Wait, your charisma. Wait, no, yeah. You should probably do a charisma roll to see if you convince Phil or not.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're not an NPC.
Can't do that.
Oh,
Fine, I'll make a reaction check for Phil. It's really bad, unsurprisingly. Wait, lower is worse, right? Yeah.
Wait, is that is that for me to reason with him, or is that for him to retain the information I just told him?
I don't know, he wanted to see what his reaction roll was, because apparently Phil is an NPC now.
He's a good dog. He never hurt nobody.
Don't like red dogs. He's gonna realize he's gonna be like, oh, okay. Sorry, I often grab people's pets and stuff.
Do that again, I'll hold you down in a lake of fire.
Don't even fucking try to threaten me, mate. I will
How do I threaten you?
Are you threatening us?
I look like a little mongoloid. How do I threaten you? I look like a 4-year-old that got his face cut in half. Puppy.
So Anne, you're still magic jarred, and you just see
Yeah,
all these floating hit dice around you.
Yeah. So I've got to go from left to right to be able to talk. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people here going from left to right. 9. I think that's Phil. Or is it? No, I think that's Savies.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give Xavi a saving throw because he's unconscious. So you swap places with Xavi, who is now in the flask, and you are now unconscious.
Yeah.
Xavieris. Alright, and with that, I'm going to end the combat.
My dog and just start petting the poor little puppy.
Phil's gonna heal Zavi with light wounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal Malignus again with light wound.
Thank you. Let's see if you roll another one.
You heal Anne and back up to 0, Phil.
Yeah, so Xavier's at 0.
Anne.
He'll
Anne's
heal him
at 0.
again. To 7.
Okay, Anne, you're at 7 now.
Oh. Wait. Hello. What's going on? What'd I miss? Gruff imitation.
You got knocked out by a freak, and now I healed you, and now you're not knocked out anymore.
Did I? And I looked down at my shirt. Oh, that's some strange stuff, man. Well, it turns out I'm a shitty wizard, so there's that. What did we win?
I thought you're a ranger, aren't you?
Kinda. Oh.
What, this whole time?
There's gonna be some explanations here. I'm Anne.
Oh.
I slept with the ranger. I suppose I could look worse. Tug on my ears. Huh. Well, I've got to go grab my corpse. I'll be right back. And Xavies will walk over to Kiana, ask for the yo, do you have the flask? I'm gonna go skin change real quick.
Here you go.
Thanks. And Xavies will walk through the portal, and Anne will walk back out with Xavies. Yeah, she'll swap around until she gets everything correct.
Alright, so now that you guys have met somebody new, I would like to have introductions and descriptions. So we will start with Anne, who has just come out of the portal.
Alright. So Anne's look has kind of changed in recent years, and I'm very bad at descriptions, but we're gonna go for this. You see Anne, she's about 5'6", small, like about 19 years old. Kind of ugly, but not too bad, you know. But she has this kind of pale demeanor about her that's kind of off-putting. Right? She has strange lumps on the back of her head. Her hair is like black auburn that goes down to her shoulders. Right? Wears this ragged kind of. No, it's actually a really nice purple dress with stars on it now. Right? And the most prominent part about her is that she's covered in chains, like what you'd use to keep a slave in line. Right? She's got padlocks on her wrists, manacles on her ankles, the whole shebang. Oh
Okay.
yeah, and her eyes are now black, like entirely black. So that's a thing.
Oh. Okay.
She goes, "Who's this nerd?" Or, "Oh, who's this nerd?"
Oh.
What about House?
Oh yes,
House
stands about 6'3".
Get
He's
the
covered-
gift.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have the gift.
No,
He's
you
the
want
most-
the image, not the gift, don't you?
All right.
No, the gift
He
is
is the most
beautiful.
handsome man you've ever seen. He's like this 6'3", black demonoid figure, right, covered in scales. Kind of looks like a drow with massive horns and wings.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen someone like this, and he's more beautiful than the gods themselves. Right?
So
He looks at you and he goes, "Wow."
the only way we can
Hello.
describe his beauty is in GIF form. So there you go. Check the Discord.
I see it. It's so.
He has this black banded mail that goes down. He has this red spear that curves up from 2 helixes. He goes,
It's as if you're standing before the god of charisma himself. You're so bewildered by his charisma. So whatever 24 charisma looks like is what House looks like, okay?
Whatever 4 charisma looks like is what I look
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And what about Oexel?
Oh, you just see a very, very large black scorpion sitting kind of no, he would be grabbing the wand by now. He's kind of looking it over. It's like shiny as he looks there, but he's like a huge scorpion, or is it a giant? Huge scorpion?
He's huge,
They're like
I think.
large, No.
Huge scorpion. Yeah, and he's got a little wand in his hands, and you can see a prominent padlock on him, or it would be like an eye shape, like a crest, kind of the speckled pattern on his back chitinous plates.
Y'all got demons.
Why, yes, I do seem to specialize in that. That's one.
Kiana. Oh,
Okay.
and you can,
Kiana.
you can give descriptions for Lucky and Gravy as well, even though they're not here, if you wish.
Okay. Kiana is a human. She's slim. She's about Anne's height, about 5'6". Really, really pale, lots of freckles. She's got blue eyes, and she's got wavy waist length, like fiery red hair. She also has burn scars all over her arms and her hands, but you're generally not going to see those because she keeps them covered up with long sleeves and gloves. And then she's like pretty, not like beautiful, kind of average. And Lucky is her familiar. He's an elven cat. He's a big orange tomcat. Yeah, that's pretty basic. And then Gravy is a grave elemental that was polymorphed into a cat, and now it's a grave elemental again. But he thinks he's a cat, and yeah.
Yeah, Kuma's also wearing this very nice, sparkly, copper-colored hide armor.
Oh,
Made from
yes.
dragon scale.
Yes, I have beautiful dragon scale armor. Gravy also is in the form of a cat, but he's still a grave element.
So he looks like a cat, but he's massive and has massive grave elemental.
Yeah, and he's made of
Yeah,
grave
he's like dirt
coffins.
and coffins. He's got some bones and tombstones.
Ooh,
sticking.
bones.
Yeah.
Don't you mess with him.
I'm gonna see bones.
Okay, Dorian and Hellhound.
I've just got this little... So you see him. He's got black hair, blue eyes, black robe on, and you just see his face. And good lord, that poor man's face. Before he got scarred, he was pretty ugly. After the scar, he's very ugly. You just see like one eye's up from like his left temple to his bottom right jaw. You just see a giant like puckered red, like a giant puckered scar that goes from his temple to his jaw, about an inch wide. Cut through half part of his eye. His nose is gone. Part of his lips gone. Just poor little looking man.
And what about Malignus?
See, Malignus is a good puppy. Just he looks about like an average hellhound, except he's like licking my face instead of trying to murder us.
Yeah, he's like rust-colored, yeah.
And he's a rust-colored, kind of reddish brown.
And yeah, there's flames constantly like billowing out of their mouths usually. Okay, Phil and Co.
Okay.
So you can describe Gregory as well, even though he's not in here right now.
And Edward. And I can describe Hordron as well.
Hordron is dead. So you can describe him if you
Hordron, a
want.
corpse.
Yes.
You see it. Yeah, you see a corpse. Phil is he's a, I don't know, average size. He's quite like bulky, kind of like not that tall, but kind of like muscly, I guess. And he's got a beard. He's bald head. He's got tattoos all over him, and he's always wearing a suit. And it's a different color every day. You don't know how he does it, but he does it. He's wearing metal cestus. He covered in blood. You see that he's obviously been through a lot in his life. He used to be very innocent, but now he's seen some shit. Oh, here's a picture for reference.
Cool.
This is what Phil looks like.
Oh.
And then you've got his little bitch boy, Peregrine, who is he's a little goblin-looking guy with a big horn on his head, and he's wearing a helmet and armor, and he's holding a spear. And then you've got Gregory, who is part dog, part plant. It's like a dog made of plants. It's better than your dog.
Yeah, he's a dog made of thorns.
Yeah.
I got something for that.
What? For thorns?
Here's a picture of Peregrine, or Groblash.
Peregrine. His original name is Groblash. He was born as Groblash, but Phil insists that he gets called Peregrine.
Peregrine is slave name.
Peregrine's not very smart, so he often forgets his real name, his given name, and he says the wrong name, and Phil beats him for it viciously, and then he heals him back, and then he beats him again.
Oh,
It's a very sweet relationship, really.
Yeah.
honestly.
Very tender.
And then we've got Edward, who's Phil's horse. He's his prized possession. He's the best horse ever. He's big. He's brown. I don't know. He's a horse. He eats meat. He doesn't eat hay.
Oh, that's
The
right.
horses-
He's a carnivorous horse from Aragon. I always forget that. Yeah.
And Hordron is a frogman. He's got a big bastard sword and a helmet, and he's jumpy and he's always wet.
You mean he's
But right
dead?
now he's always dead. Yeah.
Now he's dead.
I'll bring him back one day. Actually, not.
Okay. Spivey and Co.
He said he was back. Who knows?
Oh,
I posted
Josh?
a picture. Yeah, I posted a picture of Spivey in chat.
Mhm.
But he's a bright-eyed youth with a crooked haircut, optimistic and bright, but sounds a bit like Hannibal Lecter when he speaks. He's about 6'4", rather tall, for as humans go, and he's about 17 years old. But I think by now he would be almost 18. 181 pounds, and he's wearing just whatever it shows in the picture, leather armor. He has a short bow, long sword, dagger, etc., etc., etc. Pretty typical for a thief. And he's sneaking this way towards the portal, rather sneakily, with Wriggles behind him.
yeah. I mean, we can assume everybody's like stepped back through the portal now. That's
Yeah.
makes
And
more
then-
sense.
This guy
Nobody
here, this is
corpses?
Dural. He's a white were rat. So he's about maybe like I don't know, 4'6" right now. He's wearing where am I? Where am I? He's wearing field plate armor. Looks pretty shiny and nice. And he's got this big ass footman's mace in his hands, and a sparkly looking dagger in the left hand, and his rat snout is poking out from behind a closed face helmet. Like he's got little whiskers and shit, little white whiskers, and a pink nose.
White power.
White power.
White power.
He likes saying white power.
Yes.
And
He
a
does.
long sword on his hip, and he's got a quiver on his back with a short bow in it and some arrows. Yeah.
And he's wearing some slightly malformed armor right now.
Yeah, slightly melted a little
Well.
bit, a little on the melty side.
Yeah. Okay, Savvy, you've been healed back on your feet, by the way. You're at 7. Would you like to describe Savvy and Co? Everybody?
He's like 6'2", half elf. I guess he's still young as far as half elves go. Half elves go. He's like in his 40s. I guess that would be closer to like 20 something as a human, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, they only live like 20% longer than humans, so.
Right. So he has silver hair. He's wearing a crown made of iron. He's got 2 long swords sheathed on one on his hip, one on his back, and a long bow. I guess I've never really gotten a complete description of the bow, but I can only assume it's very fancy. And both my swords are very fancy. as well. I am wearing. What kind of armor am I wearing? I can't remember the name of the armor now.
It's field plate, right?
I just remember it was extra fancy because it was +3 plate mail. But yeah, and I'm your local ranger who loves animals and hates demons.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
my poor puppy.
Hellhounds are not demons,
Great.
by the way. They are creatures of the elemental plane of fire.
That's why the holy water didn't work.
Yes.
I might have another hellhound for you. Maybe you can create a pack.
Oh, that'd be a great idea. This little guy needs a friend. Found him in there. You know,
You
after
should
my
introduce him to the ordinary dog that Anne has.
And
That I guess Phil was carrying this whole time.
Yeah, sure.
Just
Why
carried him
not?
into the plane of fire.
Yapping the whole time.
Yeah.
I also have a giant raven that's above ground right now, just kind of hanging out, waiting for us to come back, and a vor, which is kind of like he looked kind of like a hyena. And yeah, that's it.
just got
I
the
mean-
puppy.
Phil likes dogs, just only ones he knows well. He hates all other dogs.
You see Billy? You see
He
Billy?
hates your dog.
Billy
so
just
you
walks
know.
up and tries to like lick him, and I say, "No, Billy, just don't eat that." Comes walking back sadly. Down.
And I suppose we'll end things here since it's getting pretty late for me.
Do we get XPs?
Yes. XPs you will get.
I like the taste of
Also,
XPs.
how do we divvy up the 9,000 silver from the chest that was in here?
You can have that. I don't need that.
I'll just keep it. All right.
Alright, solved. Nice and easy. Oh, hello?
Time to start a pack of hellhounds. Wait, what?
What?
In there?
Cool. Yeah, sorry, I'm just doing XP right now.
Hmm. Oh wait, how much XP did you start me out with? Crap. Check that.
Um,
2,000 something.
did you not make note of it when I told you?
Maybe. So it's somewhere on here.
I'm pretty sure I gave you like 36,000, something like that. 38,000.
Yep. 38,000. Okay, let's just say I have 2,500 XP sitting around. I can't remember whether it was 20, whether it was 36 or 37,000. Told me. So we'll just say $2,000 because it was somewhere around that. So I didn't put it on here. Put it on here. Come on, you.
3. 10.
We would have not experienced that.
Okay, so XP. Okay, 1,761 XP for henchmen, double for player characters. Yeah, and then hit die.
How do I find out when Hellhounds level up?
What
They
button?
don't.
Okay. Come on. Forget I said anything.
Oh wait, let's see. Oh, Greenway. Let's try these. Or how they die.
Do people have like number of spells they cast a day recorded?
Yeah. I did 2.
I have what I cast on animals. Heals I cast on animals.
Yeah. So for every level you cast a spell you cast on an animal, it's 100 XP. For wizards, every spell level they cast is worth 50 XP.
I am curious, do I get XP for casting on Gravy since he thinks he's a cat, or no?
Yes. I will give
Yes.
you XP for
That's
it.
awesome.
What about for Dural, since he's sort of an animal?
That's
No.
a good point.
The role is a
Darn.
fully fledged person. How dare you?
Alright, okay. Whatever. And I cast Animal Friendship once.
He's the
But it
superior
didn't work.
race as well. I mean,
Hell yeah, white power.
yeah, casting it even if it doesn't work counts, especially if you're casting during combat.
I don't know how much experience that is.
How many spell levels did you cast? Count it up because I'm doing hit die right now. And I just need to figure this out quickly. So I think, am I correct in saying there's only 2 fighters now? Doral and Zavi are the only 2 here.
But he's not here.
Yeah, Dracus and Grim aren't here. Hordron is dead.
What about Hulsk? What class is he?
Hausk is max level.
Oh, that's
he
right.
doesn't earn XP. He caps at 6th level.
I'm not super sure what the new guy is. I'm guessing he's a wizard because he's casting wizard spells. So, unless you got the new
Necromancer,
guys.
it says.
Oh, okay.
So 64 hit die then.
Ooh.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I cast it on that slug, so I don't know what that
Yeah,
was.
Oh, yeah, that counts. So that's 1 hit die, right? How many times did you heal Gravy? At least 1.
Twice, and then I
Twice.
healed Malignus twice.
64 hit dice worth of XP.
Okay,
What
so
about my thief skills?
yeah, sorry, give me a second. So it's 8 levels of spells. I think you cast, Kiana. If you want to add 800 XP. Thief skills. You opened a door, so that's 200, and then you had shown to move silently over there, so that's 600 total.
He backstabbed guys with the ogre thing, didn't
I don't think you got any backstabs off this session, did you?
No.
No.
he? Oh.
I
Um,
attempted to, but I failed on the way there on sneaking.
Yeah. Yeah, you were 2 layered, I think. So 600 XP for this session for thief skills.
Okay.
I think that's correct.
I don't get anything for using healing proficiency on Gravy, do I?
No. No, I usually don't give
Okay.
XP for stuff like that.
How do I... Oh, no.
And then Phil, I don't think you used any of your spells to further your ethos or any of your spell-like abilities, did you?
Not really.
All right. Let me know when you hit 7th level as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Just 22,000 more XP.
What? No, way more than that. It's like 50k.
No, I'm level 5.
Yeah, for him.
Oh, well, I was talking about me. I was like,
And I believe
then close.
that is all that. I think that's everything. Someone remind me if I'm missing them out.
Just in case anyone feels cheated, this is the table for individual class experience awards directly
Yeah.
from the DMG. It's table 34. So it's
Yeah.
pretty cut and dried. Proficiencies aren't even mentioned or anything like that.
Yeah, although I don't know, sometimes I will give XP for them if they're used in like ingenious ways, you know.
Yeah.
And I usually give people XP for every granted power they use, even if they're not a priest. Like if they have some other kind of granted power and they use it, I usually give them XP for that as well.
Can't use mine. Mine's just a passive.
Yeah.
Wizard won't pass out, though, I'll tell you that much.
Mm.
Got that demonic constitution.
Yeah, so if you want to be like the guy we had before and complain about the XP, feel free. But now
yeah.
you know
Who's
that it's
that?
in the DMG.
That was the
Is that
guy
Nick?
that was like angry that I was getting like 800 XP a session for like passing 4 move silently checks. And
Wow.
I don't
was
even,
bad.
who was that?
It was-
it was a year ago or something. It was like last
A-
spring.
Was it AI?
AIOU. Yeah, AOI.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, okay.
Vowels.
Like,
And he was complaining about the XP that like Spy Viewer was getting too much XP.
and
and he was
it's
like,
on the fucking table in the DMG. It's
But
like,
it was so weird. It's like, oh well, these weird rules you're using, and I'm like, what do you mean these weird rules
it's in
I'm
the
using?
Dungeon Master's
It's
guide.
in the DMG, and he was like, no, it isn't. These are just your XP rules, and I'm like, no, these aren't. These are in the DMG. And then I think Josh, you said like, have you read the DMG? And he was like, no. And you're like, well, shut up then.
And then he quit.
No, he quit after he died. He did stick around for a
Oh.
couple of sessions, but
Yeah.
He got disintegrated.
good.
Disintegrated.
He just like gave up, didn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
I plan on making a magic item out of his ashes. It'll be pretty funny.
You still have his ashes?
Yeah, I still have his ashes.
What the
Ash-
fuck?
Ashes of whinging, something like that.
Yeah. I was gonna make potions of heroism or something, but I probably anti-heroism now.
He was like a fighter too. It wasn't even like
He's
so
like
as
a
a
ranger
fighter.
though.
to complain about the thief's XP.
Like, fighters get irrational amounts of XP.
I just want to point out the warrior one is, if you read it as written, it's per hit die of creature defeated, 10 XP per level. So you take 10 XP, multiply it by the fighter's level, and then multiply it by the number of hit dice that he or she is allotted during the session. So it can't.
I'm
be
not
a
complaining
lot.
about my experience.
Yeah, it can be a
I got-
lot of XP.
So this
I got
session
like
was like
8,000 experience.
4,000, from hit die alone this session. So
Wow.
I got like 4,000 something from hit dice and 3,000 from the regular fight.
the actual
So,
XP, yeah.
So brutal with so little warriors.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's awesome. But does the I should probably as I think about this wand later in the week, does it have any command words inscribed on it?
It does have a command word inscribed on it. Yes.
Ooh. Does the wand look like anything? Is there any tactile hints I could get from it? Or
Let me just open up. Why don't you gain 100 XP right now and use your identification
yes.
power?
Oh, I should probably throw one of the potions of fire resistance at him too. Okay. I don't know what these potions are. Wink.
He can only do it once a day, so calm down.
Shit! Here I was.
Sorry about that. I didn't hear anything.
64
The wand.
multiplied by 2.5.
If we were on a D100, see if you can tell what this is.
Calculate 64 multiplied by 2.5.
No. Phil,
What?
That makes
Sorry?
do you want to
160.
use your spell like ability to identify this wand and get some XP?
Okay. Oh, no, didn't do it.
Nope. But add 100 XP for using it.
Yes, it's the thought that counts.
So he hands it back and is like, I have no idea what it is, and then gets XP.
Nice. Well, no, damn it. I don't know what this is.
Calculate 1,761 divided by 2.
My poor, like, wizard. Level 5.
That makes
I don't know what the
880
right
and a
is,
half.
I tried to find it out.
Does the wand look like anything? Or you still look? You probably look. Yeah, shit.
It just looks like an ordinary, like, stick, you know, like an ordinary wand. It doesn't seem to be made out of anything special. It's just like a plain maple wand.
What's the word?
It's some strange, like, abyssal word.
Does it translate to anything? Or is it like a adjective or something like that? Something that only works in abyssal when contacts with abyssal.
It just translates to, like, stop, basically.
Wait, one second. Let me ask how this actually table. So, if I know it's gonna sound stupid. So you gave me 3,600 XP.
Yeah.
36,000 to level up with. So I stay at 36,000, and it says I need 40,000 experience
Right,
level
so
up.
I gave you 38,000 to make your character, right?
Okay, so 38,000.
And then this session,
Do I level up off that?
you're
I got
getting
3,600 and some. Here, I can tell you the exact number. But I was wondering if it's like it's all expended whenever you level up, or keep the total.
You keep it there. You keep the total there.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I leveled up. Sweet.
Okay. Cool. And how many? What spell levels did you cast today? You cast Lightning Bolt, right?
Third level and a first level.
Right. So you would have got 200 XP for spell casts today.
That's what I put on.
Yeah. Cool.
So yep, new XP total 41,622. And at level 6, wizards actually do something. No. Oh yeah, something actually changes. They get better hit die. I mean, not hit die. They get better saving throws.
Yeah, and you get
Yes,
you get more
and,
spell slots too.
Because I give wizards and priests a number of spells per day as if they were a level higher.
Oh shit! So he
I think
counts
you
as
might
level
also
2
get
now?
4th level spells.
Yeah.
Let's check.
I, in fact, do get 4th level spells too. Actually, I get 3 because I get a +1 for your spell.
Oh, because you're a specialist. Hold on.
Woo!
So, no, you have access to 2 4th level spells now. As if you were a 7th level caster.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those, and then I get to pick 1 4th level necro.
No, you have... Right, so, did you see where it says you're level 6 now, right?
Yeah.
So you have a number of spells per day as if you were a 7th level wizard.
Yeah, so I have 2.
So you have 1 4th level spell, and then 1 necromancy spell. 4th level.
Wait, does it mean I get an extra one, or does it mean I just have to have 1?
You get an extra one for each spell level.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, I see what you're talking about. So technically, I'm not that level. So okay.
So you have 5, 4, 3, 2 in terms of spell progression, right? And then one of each of those has to be a necromancy spell, and you get to learn a spell right now without having to roll as well.
Yep. See what spell I want to learn. Wait, do I get 1 or 2? I mean, not that. So I get just 1 4th level spell of my choosing, then 1 necromancer spell of my choosing. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for confusing you.
It's just I'm focusing on multiple things at a time.
Spells. Let's
Can I bring a gangster?
Can't use that. Mention door. That might be actually something. Vard's black tentacles?
Yeah, Ever's is really good. That's an awesome spell.
I remember you saying that before.
All right. Okay. I will see you guys next week. Anyway, I have something I need to sort out right now. So it was good, and see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. See you guys.